and you got all your Christmas gifts done and everything like that?
Oh yeah.
Nope.
I still
Did some shopping on Saturday.
I'm still procrastinating. I don't know. Oh, me and the wife, we decided we ain't getting gifts for each other.
No,
because we don't know what to get each other. I know what she's got, and she's like, "How many more pair of Nike shoes or shoes are you gonna buy me, James?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're right."
We decided we're just gonna take care of the grandkids. That's
what I'm gonna take care of the nieces and nephews. CJ, I want CJ to have a great Christmas this year.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
All things, he's 5 years old and he can express himself.
Man,
now.
it's a special Christmas when you start to get old enough to really know what's going on.
And my daughter, she, I just, you know what? I'm mad at her because she didn't tell me she wasn't going to be with anybody for Thanksgiving. She told me she was going to be with her boyfriend, but she wasn't with anybody.
Oh.
So I need to have family with me.
Yeah.
I need to have family with me. So I'm not going anywhere.
I got a call. Somebody told me that we were silent on the air for a second. I don't know what happened there.
Are we good now?
It seems good. I'm listening to the air feed.
Can you hear me, everybody?
Maybe not. No.
Everybody
all right? Everybody all right? We got to talk about this Lions game. Uh-oh.
I got the hat on.
I don't know, dog. I don't know if you should have that hat on.
You know I'm gonna tell it like it is. T.I. is.
Paid. Everybody in the club getting paid. Everybody in the club getting paid.
Yeah.
All right. That means I got to go to work. That just means I got to go to work.
Go to work.
What am
that Cool OD? Let's go to work.
Let's go to work.
Cool.
What the hell happened to TJ Watt? Did he get hurt or something? He bleeding?
Yeah, like a punctured lung
surgery, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, something like a punctured lung or something like that. Or
that's crazy. Good God.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Air feed's weird.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it looks like we're back on air. I don't know what happened there.
Can everybody see us?
Yeah, everybody can see us and hear us. Well, maybe not hear us lately on the stream, but we could see us. For some reason, the radio feed was acting weird. I don't know.
Gremlins.
Eric just had to come in. We're going to be going live here in about 15 seconds.
Gremlins.
It must be. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's going on. Eric just came in here and told me that it was off. So I don't know what's going on. I didn't turn anything off. So very weird. All right. Open is about to play here in just a moment. Be back live in just a little bit. Okay. All right. Stand by.
Jamie Morris, running back.
They give it to Jamie Morris. He squirts free, and it's a foot race that he will win. Jamie Morris, around 200 yards for the day and 3 touchdowns. He says he's caught from behind more often than Brother Joe. Nobody caught him then.
You see how quick Morris got through that hole? He has an excellent relationship with his lineman. As soon as they're making the block, he's making the breakthrough. And right here, it is so long, Charlie Brown.
It's time to get in the zone. The M Zone.
Can you hear me?
Hey guys, we're back. We're not on the air right now on radio, but I have you guys live on stream, okay? Just so we don't have dead air on the stream here, guys.
All right.
Sorry about that. We're still working through technical issues right now with the radio feed, but I'm going to be playing PSAs on the radio, but at the very least, we can still do something on stream here. So
All right.
don't mind me. We're going to be working on this behind the scenes, but you guys should be okay right now. I just have an issue with the radio feed right now.
All right.
All right, guys, I think I can hear us right now. So I'm going to replay the open and we're going to try to get started here. Okay.
All right.
All right. All right. Give me 1 sec. Here we are. Okay. M zone open. All right. Let's do this.
Coming back on a try.
Yep. Gonna try back on it.
Do 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 do.
All right, guys. Going live here in 5, 4, 3, and 2.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and he is on the West Coast side. Big Sweet Larry Lee.
Lovely day. Missed y'all last week, man. Had a whole lot going on, Jamie. But
That's Larry.
hey,
There he is.
what a week to miss.
I mean, Larry, you must have knew something. I'm just going to say, I missed you because I'm going to tell you what, there was a lot of things that we should have talked about, got into. Candace did a wonderful job. I just want you to know, Candace.
Right on, Candace.
Price did a wonderful job. I really appreciate her coming in and doing a yeoman's job and getting into it and talking about it. So it was a strenuous week from
Yes.
one. And let me tell you something. We went from Sharon Moore doing a interview about the Citrus Bowl on Monday.
Right.
And on Friday, he had an arraignment in Washtenaw County Courthouse.
Man, and while not being on the air, I can only imagine what was going on, man. I was out here and had a couple of doctor's appointments and things, and with the time change and all that, it was just tough for me to come on. I was like, what a week not to be on, man. And wow. So, without going backwards, we'll go forward from here, and the old OG here,
Right.
I got some opinions, some thoughts, but let's lead the way, Jamie. Lead the way.
Well, we look from here. We know that Sharon Moore is home, or I don't know where he is exactly, but I know he is home and he's out of incarceration, and I'm hoping he's with his loved ones and everything around him, and he's getting some rest, and he's getting the help that he needs from doctors and different things like that. I mean, we can be apologetic for him and to him and everything like that, but really, he's got to want to get better. He's really got to want to get better and do what's right now, and turn the other page. He's got to. It's going to be hard. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm saying, but he's got to want to do this.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a good look for the university itself. Was not a good look.
No.
And a lot of people I know in higher positions, I let them know this was not a good look for the University of Michigan.
Yeah.
And now we need to find a coach. We need to come together as a community. We need to come together.
Right.
For these young men that are playing for Michigan, for this coaching staff, and for the staff and the trainers and different things like that, and get this team ready to go down to Orlando and take on the Texas Longhorns and get their 10th win for the season.
Yeah.
And it's important to do that. And like I said, it wasn't a good look. It was upsetting to a lot of people to see things like that. But we shall overcome this. As Michigan, we will work together. In Ann Arbor, Flint, Dearborn, we will work together as Michigan fans, as Michigan alumni, Michigan students, Michigan's faculty will work together to get this back on the right track.
And that's what's going to take. It's going to take some unity, and I'm certainly not going to stand in judgment of Sharon, and that's he who can throw the what's the Bible verse? He can throw the first stone, cast the first stone. I'm not gonna pounce on the man right now and everything. What he did was wrong, and it's not good for the. So how do you move forward? That's the thing now. How as a Michigan community do you move forward? You get it right, and there's probably, Jamie, you know your boy, man. Don't answer me a question or talk to me if you don't want to hear my real answer.
Right. No, go ahead.
There's probably some little deeper stories going involved. When was it known? That kind of thing. I have a strong opinion about people with titles these days. I think in general, our society has become soft. And I used that word before on this air about the coach, and people didn't care about that too much. But I'm just talking about in general how people with titles and people that it used to mean something back in the day to have a significant title as boss, athletic director, president, whatever the title is. It comes with a host of responsibilities. And to me, in my humble opinion, a lot of folks nowadays with these titles aren't living up to the responsibilities of the titles. Now you can dissect that however you want, but there's a lot of folks, accountability. You've heard me. I'll use my Lions thought process in this case. How many times have I said, if I'm Brad Holmes, some of the things that I think Dan Campbell is doing, he and I need to have a conversation. I don't know if they are or not, and I'm not saying they haven't, but it needs to happen. That's just part of your job as general manager, is to keep the wheels on the track. And how many times have we said on the air, not only does the head coach coach the players, he coaches the coaches. And how many times on the air we talked about people with these titles that know things that go on or allow things to go on, and they aren't necessarily doing their jobs. So I'm old school in that sense, and I'm not perfect, and I'm not criticizing anybody but anything. But with the higher the job, the more responsibility, and the more authority you have. And what's that old saying? Subordinates are clones of their leaders.
Yes.
True. So
yes, very true.
Let's go back. Let's use you for an example and go back to your days. You played for Bo Schembechler.
Mm-hmm.
You played for one of the greatest coaches in NFL history over in Washington,
Joe Gibbs.
Same thing in New England.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying those guys were great guys, but they did their jobs. And if their job meant jumping on your case, they jumped on your case. And sometimes it meant bringing you in the office and showing you some love. That's what it took. But they were being bosses. And in my opinion, a lot of bosses these days aren't really bosses. So you can dissect that however you want it. You can, and if we get more specific, me, I say what's on my mind. So, but a lot more people in a lot more positions around these around sports need to do their jobs and be bosses.
No, you're right. You're right. Look, I get it. I get what you're saying. Titles are just titles now. People don't really live the titles that they have.
Yes.
And they want to garner those big titles, and you don't want to.
They want the titles, and they want they want the pub, and they want the money to associate it with it. But I'm old school to the point where those titles come with responsibilities. To you know.
Yeah, I get it, and we need to find people that are going to do that. Look, this whole thing here. The Regents have already announced there will be a deep look into the whole athletic department. They're going to look at everything that transpired over these past couple years.
Right.
They got an organization out of Chicago that's going to come in here, and they're going to take a look at it from the Rudy to the Tootie. I mean, that's what they're going to do. And we'll find out, and hopefully we find out and we answer some questions that everybody has.
Yeah.
The how, the what, how this happened, what went on, who was in charge, who wasn't in charge, who should have been doing what.
Right. Right.
What I say is everybody's accountable. Everybody needs to be accountable. Everybody needs to be accountable. And if you're not, then you need to get out the way. You're just in the way then, because everybody needs to be accountable, from all the way from the athletic director to the guy who has a sweep and he's sweeping the Chrysler Center, to the guy who's telling you where the park in the parking lot, to everybody. Everybody is accountable. So I think that's what they need to do. The Regents have said that they're going to take a look at what's going on, and hopefully they can fix whatever they come up, whatever they find in the investigation.
It's such an awesome institution.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to
you get complacent. It's a lot of people getting complacent. We've been doing this for how many years? How many years have we been doing this? And you know, it works like it works like nobody has to do anything. But if nobody's doing anything, it's going to tear apart. Yeah. So everybody, from the bottom guy to the top guy, has to do their job.
I saw a psychologist the other day comment on this, and I thought what she said was unbelievable. She said, you know, when you accept certain behaviors, the longer you accept them, the more normal they become.
Right. Exactly.
You know, so
you gotta nip it in the bud. You got to nip it in the bud right away.
Yes.
The example for me is the young player who headbutted the referee in the Ohio State game.
Jason Barham.
Jason Barham. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, you need to nip that in the bud. If the referee didn't throw him out the game, so guess what? I'm calling timeout to bring him out the game. He needs to know where he stands with me. He needs to know we don't do that here at Michigan. It does not work here.
That's the beauty of what I'm talking about, of the old school tradition that you and Bo Schembechler and all them guys established back in the day, that when back a few weeks ago, when I called the man soft, that was a part of my thinking. I didn't see, and maybe he wanted to do it privately or something, but man, there was a lot of things you and I, or people in general, noticed about Michigan football that never would have gone on before.
No, you're right. You're right. And we eased up and let that go. We didn't bring him out the game. We didn't talk to him. And maybe they did talk to him. Maybe they did talk to him inside the locker room. You know what? I don't know if he was addressed, but he never said he was addressed. And the coach didn't say he addressed it. So
you don't assume it wasn't done.
Right. So, I mean, look.
The
Go ahead.
The other thing that's for me is tough about nowadays, these times, these players today are soft. They can't handle criticism. Man, they would, some of them would have folded up their tent and went home after from the stuff that we used to have to take. And not saying it was all perfect and right and everything, but the way that those coaches drilled us and dealt with us back in the day. But it certainly helped to make men out of us.
No,
you know,
correct. But we
not only football players, but men.
But we've softened the system because
kids got options now.
We've softened the system because we've given them NIL, and if they don't like something, they're gonna why all the way home and get into the transfer portal and go elsewhere because I'm taking my talents elsewhere because you yelled at me or you did this or you did that.
Dylan Raiola.
So as a coach, you got to somewhat adjust to that.
Yeah,
maybe you're not as brash as some of the coaches used to be with us.
Right.
But you learn that fine line of how to do it without I think these kids today they need more love, I think, than admonishment that we used to get. I give you a perfect example. One summer I was helping coach at Denby High School, and there was a great player they had on the offensive line, but he was buck wild and crazy and all that. And so one time he did something stupid, and I yelled at him. And man, I yelled at him, and man, this dude, man, you'd have thought I shot him in the head, and this so-called tough, player was dang near crying and all that kind of stuff. So then I thought about it, and this is in the spur of the moment. I pulled him to the side, and I said, "Look, man, I love you, man. You got talent and everything. I'm hard on you because." I see this talent, but this craziness you got and all that. You're not as tough as you think you are, sir.
Right.
And I loved on him and gave him a hug and that kind of man. To this day, that young man still calls me and says, "Mr. Lee, you turned my life around." That spur of the moment right there. And I thought about it. I said, "Wow, that's what they're used to. They're at home getting admonished and yelled at and screamed at and told they ain't gonna grow up to be a thing and horrible, and you're gonna grow up just like your daddy and all kind of just negativity, and trying to be the Christian guy that I am. Words carry weight now, so you got to treat today's players differently than we were treated. I understand that, but still, there's a certain amount of discipline. Spare the rod, spoil the child. There's still a certain amount of discipline that must be in place. And it's just, these are different times, man. They really are. They really are.
Well,
but, that's the coaching part of it. Now, the extracurricular part of it, that's on Shrome and being a man there. But the coaching part is a little different these days. It's a fine line. Kurt Cinetti doesn't act like a chump. He's a tough guy.
And that's what those kids expect that. But he brought his team with him too. He brought a lot of James Madison players.
Madison players.
I'm just saying.
But I'm saying
their opportunity. They're hungry. They're ready to play.
Yes.
They're ready to play.
James Madison players are now the number one team in the country.
Yep.
A lot of them.
Yep. They discipline. They don't make mistakes. If they do, they try to make up for it as quick as possible, make plays and different things like that. We need to go to a break. I'm sorry we had a little technical difficulties, but they're all fixed, right? Right, Eric?
All good now. Yep.
And we're good to go. So on the other side, we got more good stuff. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
All right, still live on stream, good on radio. Sorry about that, everybody. We had some weird technical difficulties here at the station, but everything should be good now as far as our radio feed.
Gremlins.
It must have been because they were gremlins inside the studio, just down the hall from us. Apparently,
Yeah.
yeah. Studio
It's that time
gremlins.
of year, gremlin time of year.
Yeah, it is a gremlin time of year. You're right. I was like, man, apparently a piece of wire did all of that. I don't know. Thanks. Obviously, thanks to our engineer, Eric, for working on that, and me
Awesome.
for sitting in the studio while it was
All
happening.
right.
Glad that is all finally figured out.
Yes.
Boy, I know you're wearing the Detroit Lions hat today, Larry, but man, what the hell, man? I know we'll talk about it more later, but man, what happened in that second half?
That's the problem people have with me.
Yeah.
Is I don't give slappy answers.
Yeah.
And so, and I believe I'm and when it comes to football, I don't claim nothing else. But when it comes to football, especially professional football,
yeah,
I think I got criteria to say what I say.
Absolutely.
And so,
Morris.
So with that being said,
school, right? Picking her up.
I'm not necessarily.
I'm going to turn Jamie off in just a second.
All right.
But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Larry.
I'm just not necessarily all in on
Dan Campbell experience.
I see
it.
too many loopholes that I can't just be a slappy and talk about with my experience. I'm sorry.
No, I think, a couple of weeks ago that Philly game was pretty weird, but you had a 10-point lead at some point in that game. What were you up 24-14 at some point on the Rams in the first half? I mean, gotta close that out.
Yep.
Who was we should fire Dan already? But look, man, I don't know about all that.
I said this before. I think Dan Campbell is a good coach and has done a great job of getting them to respectability.
Absolutely.
But that last 80%, that last 10, 20% of being a champion,
that's what you think he's missing.
It's not in him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I get that because JB Bickerstaff, he's the coach of the Pistons, right? He was in Cleveland with Donovan Mitchell and Mobley and Allen, and they were really good. They had really good regular seasons, but they didn't feel like he could take them over the top. They all felt like he's a guy that gets young guys to buy in defensively and achieve a certain floor. But you need that ceiling if you're going to win a Super Bowl, if you're going to win a championship.
Exactly.
With Kenny Atkinson, and they went a different route.
And I'm not just saying it as a slappy. I played for Don Shula. I've seen good coaching. I played for Dan Reeves. I've seen good coaching.
Yeah.
I've been to 2 AFC championship games. I've been in a Super Bowl.
Yep.
I've seen it, so when I don't see it, I got to call that too.
Especially for an organization that you care about, that you were a part of.
And as much as I care, I spent 14 years in that organization.
Absolutely.
I care. But what can you do being an outsider anymore? And it's even deeper than that. We won't ever get to it or talk about it, but especially
1 minute back on radio.
It's deeper.
No, I get that. Especially, what I find very concerning, especially these last 2 seasons, is the injury report. It's everybody.
So with that being said, now don't you make adjustments? Maybe Dan Campbell's too hard on him in camp. Maybe he's working on
wait a minute. The injuries are everywhere. They're up. You saw the receiving core. You saw the receiving core of the Rams.
Yeah.
Devontae
got hurt. Devontae got hurt.
They're not calcified.
Right. I'm just saying, but it's up everywhere.
It is.
I mean, they're hitting the shit out of one another,
Yeah.
knocking the crap out of each other.
I got another theory. We had off seasons, Jamie. They don't have off seasons.
No, not really.
We had we could go away for 2 months and come back to minicamp.
They pay too much money.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to be here. Your body's got to be here getting in shape, getting ready for the next season.
The last couple of CBAs, you've seen a lot of those off-season programs go down. You've seen a lot of the two-a-days go away. You see a lot of just no practices whatsoever for certain guys.
You got to get yourself ready. That's why everybody's got a personal trainer. You're not training together anymore.
All right, guys, going live here in just a moment.
They took that away.
But my point is, too, the body needs rest.
Go blue, Jerry. Go blue, baby.
about
the
to go live
point
here
is
in
the
just a
body
moment.
needs rest.
I
You can't.
True.
I get
you
it.
can't- His body,
All
yeah.
right, stand by, guys. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and you're over in the West Coast. Hey, man, I hear it's nice on the West Coast. I just talked to the Golden Bachelor, and he told me it's a nice 73 degrees, 70, around 70.
Yeah, it's nice 73, nice 73 degrees.
It had a little overcast, but it's burning away, he said.
Yeah, Mel told you exactly what's
Yep.
going on.
Mel Owens, the Golden Bachelor, we talking to him. He's a friend of the station. We love him to death. We appreciate him all
Absolutely.
the time. That being said, hey, we was talking about it during the break. How about them Lions? How about them Lions?
How about them Lions? Well, gentlemen,
I get it. But you know what? We did have one game we could let that could get away. One game.
Yeah.
One game. And wait a minute. They was knocking each other out. They was knocking heads yesterday.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they was hitting.
That was a serious game.
Both
right there.
teams, it was serious. They were going after one another. Look. Hey, I know we tried to run the ball a lot. We should have put that ball in the air a little bit. Jared Goff needed to win that game.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, they were getting after us.
Yeah, they were. I was gonna go, but I had a little setback with my foot injury, which caused me to miss most of last week. And I was watching it and the whole thing, man. And let me say this, if we're gonna talk Lions, and when you ask me questions, I'm saying it for our listeners' sake, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I'm not going to give you a slappy answer. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. And I like to think that I've earned that by my past experience. I spent 14 years in the Lions organization. I've been to 2 AFC championship games, won one, lost one, lost to the Super Bowl. I played for Dan Reeves. I played for Don Shula. And I spent 9 years as an executive in the Lions organization. I want nothing more in the world than for the Detroit Lions to become world champions. I mean, I really, really do. But I gotta give you my honest answer when we talk about Lions and we talk about future. I think Dan Campbell is a very, very good coach. He's done a great job of bringing them from where they were to where they are. But that last 10%, 20% or whatever to become a champion, I don't think it's in him. And I'm just being honest.
Big Sweet.
I mean,
I'm
he's
just
been
being
consistent,
honest.
man. I mean, ever since that Philly game.
Right.
I remember that. That conversation.
Each and every scenario, each and every game, each and every series, each and every thought that happens during the course of an NFL season is a different challenge, a different thought, and it's a chess match. And I can like when I hear a coach go into a game saying, "Well, we were going to go for every fourth down this time," and I'm not saying Dan Campbell said that, but it's a chess. You got to coach during the game. You got to coach during the game, man. You got to. Each and every down, each and every series is another thought process. Each and every play is another thought process. So be with it. Be on top of it. And nowadays it's even tougher to coach because all the money that these guys are making and these prima donnas, and how do you corral all of them? I got a saying, I think in football is more psychological today than it is X's and O's. Okay. And what I mean by that, if I can get these young men to come together, all these millionaires and that kind of thing to come together, I can take an 8th grade offense, any kind of offense, and it'll work if they all come together and believe in it and we run it and it works. But now that's it's more psychological today than X's and O's. And you're dealing with these young millionaires. How do you address them? Same thing in college now. In my opinion, back when we played, Jamie, we were employees. They said jump, we had to say how high.
Exactly.
Today, these your top 3 or 4 guys on your team are your biggest money earners. They're your business partners. Like, I'm gonna give Michigan a hint. Free advice right here. I would be concerned about what Bryce is thinking right now. I would assign somebody to Bryce right now to see what he's thinking, how he's thinking, what he's thinking, because the way he's thinking is going to influence. I don't care who you bring in here as coach. If Bryce stays and he ain't all in, or he's not what he needs to be, you're not going to win anyway.
Right.
So guess who holds guess who holds the key to Michigan football right now?
Bryce
Underwood.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right now, you're
Well,
right.
If you're an egotistical administrator or coach or something, you think it's you. It's not you.
No.
The stuff has changed now. I would be on Bryce right now. Me and Bryce would be best friends right now if I'm the athletic director or whomever that has power. Bryce, what are you thinking, brother? Let's talk. What do you want to see? And that's hard for us old schoolers to deal with. Man, I'm the boss. I'm the coach, and ain't no young 18, 20, 19-year-old guy going to. That's the sign of the times. That's the sign of the times.
I get it.
The players have power. They have power now.
That is true. They do have power. And the thing about it is we're getting closer to the playoffs and more playoffs, and teams are dropping out.
Yes.
I mean, can you believe the Kansas City Chiefs? They're out.
Could you believe that the Miami Dolphins have more life in this part of the season than the Chiefs did?
No.
Now?
I can't believe
when Miami
that.
started 1-6?
Yeah, yes.
Oh my God.
I mean, we were saying goodbye. They got rid of their GM. We knew the coach was coming next. I don't know if the coach is coming next now. That coach is knocking on playoff.
You know I'm a music guy.
Yeah.
Right? I got a song in my head. Everything must change. Nothing stays the same.
So I gotta announce this on the air because this is great announcement.
Oh,
this is a great announcement.
Hold on. Breaking news?
No, not breaking. Not breaking because it already opened.
Oh, okay.
But Chick-fil-A is open in Ann Arbor right now.
Oh my God.
On Washington Boulevard. And you know, I love me some Chick-fil-A. And I went to it by myself on Saturday night.
Was it a line?
I ordered it out. What?
Was it a line?
What are you doing?
Breaking news.
What are you doing? Breaking news.
Chick-fil-A is open on Washington Avenue. And Jamie Morris went there on Saturday night.
If you know where the old Denny's was, it's the old Denny's. It's open, folks, and it's good. And they got it going. Now, they had an overflow going. I'm gonna tell you, they had an overflow going. It was a packed house.
It's a new chicken spot. Of course, they have an overflow. They're going to be going out onto Washington Avenue.
I'm just letting you know.
They have a new chicken sandwich.
I have not seen one Chick-fil-A without a long line.
They got the new one, the pretzel chicken sandwich, the pretzel one.
So they got the riff on the new. They're riffing on the chicken sandwich.
They got it.
You got stuff.
Yeah.
Every time somebody comes out with a new chicken sandwich, it's like out a line outside the building, outside onto the street. I don't understand it. It's a chicken sandwich.
And people are probably saying, what's Chick-fil-A got to do with the Lions? I'm just telling you, that's what I went.
This is a public service announcement.
That's what I went and got. And I watched the Lions the next day with my Chick-fil-A. So even though I was mad that the Lions were losing, I was feeling good because I had a sandwich in my hand.
I tell you what,
oh wow!
I have not seen one Chick-fil-A that didn't have a line.
Oh my God!
They always
this
do,
one
man.
was overrun, but they handled it. They were handling it.
Oh, okay.
Brand new, and they were handling it. They was coming out because the orders weren't coming out like they should,
Yeah.
and they were coming out yelling your name, getting your stuff. If they gave you the wrong drink, the wrong thing, they said, keep that bag. We'll make another one. Here's your order. It was good.
Well, in my opinion, it's a good sandwich and the good food, but what makes it rave like it does? What's so?
It's that magic sauce too, dog. It's that magic sauce.
It's that magic sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get you a spicy, and with the pickles and the sauce.
That's
you
it.
good to go. It make you smile. You'll put a smile on your face. I'm just telling you.
I just remember a couple of years ago, the craze was chicken sandwich. Every
Yes,
it's just chicken.
everybody
all
had
of
a
a
chicken
sudden-
sandwich.
Remember it was a line for the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
All
When
of a
it
sudden,
came out.
everyone discovered the Wendy's menu had a chicken sandwich. It's like, bro, I've been going there for years. They be holding me down since I was at Washington.
Just saying. I'm just letting everybody know because I had to get some. I got me a 30
You had to get some protein. You had to get some protein.
I got me a 30 pack and put it with the salad and shook it up. Put that hot sauce, spicy hot sauce on there and shook it up. I had my greens and my protein. Get it?
Oh man. I like it, but I can't say I've never had a craving to sit back and go, I gotta go get a Chick-fil-A right
No,
now.
I didn't say that. I just said it's open and I like a challenge.
Okay.
I like a challenge.
All right.
What does this have to do with Michigan football? I needed something to relax after.
It's in Ann Arbor.
yeah.
It's in
Saturday.
Ann Arbor.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
Doing it in Ann Arbor.
This guy, Kevin, he said, why though? He's not very good. I'm assuming you're referring to Bryce Underwood, right?
Yeah, he probably is.
He's not
he
that
probably
good.
is.
But you got the Go Blue thing in your avatar. You don't think
Dude.
he's that good?
Why
Hey,
though?
What about?
Why though?
This is
He's
the way
not
he
very
is.
good.
Okay.
Who's not
Yeah,
very
no.
good?
How many 18-year-olds just immediately come out and light the world on fire? I guess Trevor Lawrence. Like, I don't know. What are we talking
It's
about
okay. It's all right. You know
Whatever.
what?
Whether he did or
here?
not,
Yeah, we should see what Jaden Davis has got going on. Yeah.
Right.
Let's see it.
whether he did or not, he's
Let him transfer.
he's the face of your franchise right now.
Yeah. Why'd you do all this? Why'd you do all this to go get him just to let him walk after a season? That's ridiculous.
Unless you got a plan B and you got somebody in the portal ready to
Kevin's
come.
got a plan B.
He's you know what?
That's okay.
I'm sure he's got a plan B, but
That's all right.
I mean, you know.
Hey man, Pat Fitzgerald's not coming here, okay? I'm just saying that for not for him, but for others. That's all.
Well, that's
All I'm
sounding
saying
good.
is we just needed a little hey,
pick me up,
reminder,
man.
a little pick me up.
Little pick
And
me
that's
up.
what I did. I went and got me a little reminder, a little pick me up. And I remember the times that, I had to sit in there and listen to people. And you know what? For the first time I kept my mouth shut.
Hey, this last week was a great week to do it.
It was. I
It was
didn't
a
say
great week to
anything.
do
I
it.
wasn't saying anything. I was just,
There hasn't been a week where I was like, I need to get a takeoff less. I'm like, man, I just kept reading and reading it. I'm just like, man, I don't know what's going
I
on.
know,
I'm just gonna wait.
saga after
I'm
turn
waiting,
after
man.
saga.
No, it
No,
was.
thank you.
Look, that was a week in making. That was incredible last week, and doing that, and then put the Lions on this. The Lions are having, but I
Well,
got
at least
one.
you know
I
the
got
Pistons
one
won a
that's
game.
gonna put a smile on your face.
What's that?
We went to Maryland,
Yep.
and Michigan
man.
basketball still undefeated. They're 10-0, ranked number 2 in the AP poll,
Mhm.
ranked number 1
Number one in your hearts.
in your heart, and they went. Hey, I ain't gonna play. Maryland ain't no slouch now.
No.
Maryland played.
No.
They
No.
came to play.
And Derek Queen, he's been balling in the
He
league.
I saw
has been ball, and
I like
look
it.
at
I read stuff where they
Yatso Lindenberg. He
National
let you
Player of the
know.
Year.
He let you know he gave you every his game of his game.
yeah.
He hit the 3. He took the ball to the hole. He rebounded. He played defense.
He decided
played-
that. What was that dude? Deloitte?
Yeah.
Or not Deloitte. The kid from Maryland that was hitting all them threes.
Yep.
He decided. He's like,
He
you know
was
what? I'm
defending
waving
him.
all of y'all
Yep.
off.
He got him
I'm
off.
getting them one-on-one. We're
Yep.
done here.
That's what. Hey, that's what talk. That's
a dog
That's
right
what
there.
the dog does.
That's what
The
dog.
big
I've
dog.
heard-
The big dog got off the porch and did his job.
Yeah,
He came
Dog,
down
nasty dogs,
and did
nasty boys,
his
whatever you want to
job.
call it. That's us.
I've been hearing a lot of love for Dusty May, man.
Dusty May got a good team, and Dusty
Yeah.
May put it together. While he was in the Sweet 16, still getting players, talking to
Right.
players, different
Right.
things like that, transitioning, understanding what he had and what he was bringing back. But he went out and he
got
waited.
Yaxel.
Exactly.
And
He
if he-
waited for Yaxel.
Yeah.
He sat there and he didn't bother Yaxel. He wasn't talking to Yaxel every day. He said, "We know you're trying to get information. We're going to wait for you."
Yep.
And he also went and got us a guy out of UCLA.
I was just going to say he must be a hell of a recruiter. He must be a hell of a recruiter to get
Yeah, man.
a UCLA guy to leave Westwood to go to Ann Arbor.
or UCLA's basketball coach, can't hold on to his players.
Did you hear what
Right,
Mick
right.
Cronin-
One or the
What
other.
did he say? What did
Did you-
Cronin say?
Mick Cronin was like, "Man, my games are on too late. My dad can't watch." I'm like, you're from LA. What are you talking about? It's like 10:30 Eastern, 11 Eastern tip. I'm like, ain't that 8 o'clock on your time?
Exactly.
What's your dad? What, your dad out in Florida or something? You gotta watch every
Hey,
game.
Jamie, let's go to a Wolverine basketball game, and
I
I'll
love Mick
dangle a
Cronin.
UCLA shirt in front of him and see if he acts like he want to change up.
Oh, he don't want to change. He gonna go
Nah.
like this. He gonna wave you off.
Nah, he
Bruh,
good.
he gonna wave you off. He's with a team that wants to win.
Yeah.
And he's a part of a team. Dude, they at least 10 deep right now.
I
Yeah.
would say so.
They
Yeah.
at least 10 deep. You got guys, and here's the thing: nobody's arguing about minutes. This is a
Right.
team.
Yep.
This is a finely
See, that's what I was
tuned
talking about earlier about if these psychological, if guys come together and play as one, that's the coach's plight nowadays.
Mhm.
Is more so than the X's and the O's and the triangle offenses or whatever they run. If you can get today's athletes to come together as one and believe in a system, you can win nowadays. You can win. But that's the hardest thing for these coaches to be able to do now with all these distractions, NIL money, this money, that. And I heard somebody say today, and I didn't really think about it until I dissected it. They said when it comes to NIL and all that stuff, it can be positive or negative for your organization because these kids are in the locker room talking about money. Man, I'm not getting enough. Are we getting enough? I got a chance. I mean, those are distractions now involved in locker rooms that weren't there with us or before. Now that these kids are talking money with each other. And man, the guys in Nebraska are making this, and we sitting up here the number of this in the country, and we ain't getting. I mean, those are
I just while you said that, I'm just reminded that Dylan Raiola is leaving Nebraska.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah, I saw that today.
I'm thinking because his uncle got fired as the offensive line coach. I'm just saying.
Right. So, I mean, all kind of factors are involved in the equation now that makes it even harder. If you can get your team to come together and like Indiana, let's look at Indiana. Let's look at. I think that coach has done a yeoman's job of bringing those guys under. Indiana believes, but what's the first thing he said? I got to change the mindset.
Yeah.
I got to, there's been a losing mindset around here.
Mhm.
Now that he's got everybody on one accord and thinking, championship and all, and then he went out and got a quarterback.
Yep.
And I without dissecting them like I used to do, in my scouting days, my personnel days, I think the world of Mendoza on and off.
Do you think he's the number one pick?
Yes. I don't. Like I said, without dissecting into it and charting him like I used to do, quarterbacks and that kind of stuff, that young man, he has it. He's a leader. I'm watching all his different speeches. a good Christian guy. A lot of them say they're Christians and all that.
I heard his
all
great
that, but
speech. It was a great speach.
yeah, he's a leader and comes from good stock. Look at his family. I think he's going to be a heck of a pro. I think he's going to be one heck of a pro. And the NFL is struggling at the quarterback position. When a 44-year-old has to come back out or can come back out.
What was that, man?
What have I been saying all along?
Almost.
He got it. He scored too early.
Did you see those dropbacks, though? Did you see some of those squirrely dropbacks?
Yeah.
My guy was moving with the feet.
Dude.
He was so happy yesterday. He did about as well as you could expect.
He gained a little weight, and he was moving those feet.
He looked like he puffy in the face.
He's a little puffy in the face. But look,
I had
you
never
got to
seen
give him
somebody
credit. You got to give him credit for going out there and doing what he did. And he inspired that football team he coaches. You saw those kids; they were going crazy for him.
Let me say
I'm
you
just
this.
saying. That's how you inspire people.
You think a 44-year-old could have come back and played back in our day?
No, not a chance.
No. 44
honestly,
in our day was
really,
like 64.
If I was Riley Leonard right now, I'd be like, bro, you brought a guy 5 years out of retirement instead of playing me. What's up?
That's what Cam Newton said. That I'm a little pissed off, man. They went after him. I
might have given Cam a call. I mean, he probably can't do it like that.
Cam can't do that.
I didn't think Philip Rivers retired 5 years ago. Why is he doing it like that?
Because he stayed in shape. He stayed in shape. He
was coaching.
He stayed in shape.
He was coaching the high school.
Exactly. He stayed in shape. He was throwing the ball to the kids. He's working out.
He was up for the Hall of Fame.
I know.
So how about this?
4 more years. Hey.
So how about this, guys? If you're Indianapolis's personnel department, you're sitting up here and dissecting all the guys that are out and on the streets and all that, and you come up with Philip Rivers.
Wait a minute. Where's Richardson at?
I'll tell you where he's at.
Where?
He was pregame. He was stretching with those bands that stretch.
Yeah.
Knocked him right in the eye.
I'm done with
No. I get you.
I say that because that's why the quarterback position is so bad in the NFL right now.
It is bad. If Philip Rivers has to come back and get paid, I'm just saying.
What have I been preaching?
Philip Rivers,
it's bad. The quarterback position in the NFL is horrible.
It is.
I thought maybe he'd be like, okay, he's on the roster.
Right.
Like he's the emergency.
Right.
Oh, he's starting.
They were like, no, we gonna start. I'm like, you gonna start him against Seattle?
Let's back up a little bit. Flacco.
Yeah, Flacco.
Yeah.
I like Flacco.
Yeah.
Flacco was good.
But that's another case.
He kept him into the game.
Hey, is everybody still into Shador now? Are we done with that, or we're done with that after yesterday?
The man's a learning curve.
He didn't get a lot of chances, and now he's getting his chance.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's too early to judge.
He's playing just as well as all the other quarterbacks for Cleveland. I'm just saying.
It's too early to judge right now. It's just too.
I know.
But they're
ugly.
drafting a quarterback. They're going to get a quarterback. And
they're going to need that Dylan Moore to come out.
Right. They'll get him.
They're going to need him.
We need to go to a break, though. And when we come back, we got, Sean Brezel is in from 24 Cheesecakery. Look at that. I didn't plan that. I'm just letting you know, Big Sweetie. He's coming in.
I found out on Saturday.
I'm just going to go.
I stopped by 24 Cheesecakery this Saturday.
I don't have smell-o-vision.
Okay. I know you don't have smell-o-vision. I'm going to see what the man's got. Let me take a look at it. I'll let you know if you're missing out on something, okay?
Oh, you will.
I bet you will. I bet you will.
Oh, you know I will. Anyway, you're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
I brought y'all cakes today.
What you do? What?
I brought y'all cakes, man.
Cake?
Yeah, so I brought peanut butter cheesecake. I brought some
I want some peanut butter cheesecake.
And
that's what I'm talking about.
Another one. Me being at DMV, I say, I ain't got time to cook. I got to get out of rush.
It's okay.
But I ain't even there that long. I thought I was going to be here all day. I said, shit.
Who was there? There you go.
Yeah, the turtle. I need a computer. Am I good?
No, you're fine.
All right, cool.
We're going to hear your
They can
voice.
just hear me talk.
What?
I'm just letting Sean know
Are you
that
gonna
we're
bring
still
one
live
over?
on stream. We're still live on stream, Sean. You can swearing is okay on stream, but just letting you know.
Be careful.
I don't
You
be-
can't
just be careful.
cussing on it.
I care about you.
I learned. I don't be cussing no
Oh,
more.
you good? You good on stream, but on radio we had different rules. It's whatever.
Oh, for sure. I
We
have,
good in these next couple of minutes, but
Yeah.
you know.
I have
Say
my
what you want to do.
I have my days.
Hey man, I hear you. I hear you.
Oh,
Just don't want anybody getting in
Sheesh.
trouble.
I bet, man. It's been a long week.
My goodness, man. No kidding. My goodness. I don't know. I don't know about all that, but man. Oh my goodness. What a day. What a week.
you ran Eric out of here. You know that? Eric left.
Oh, if you look inside, if you click on 097, I'll tell you when I get back to the mall. I'll be there. When I come back to the mall, I'll let you know.
Good guy. No, I like this one.
Man, who's Eric? He ran away?
Eric, no, Eric Black chased off Eric.
The engineer.
Yeah, the engineer. He
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, engineer Eric. Thank God he was still here. There was some wire messed up in the control room or something.
Oh, okay.
That's what was up with the
Well,
technical
there you
stuff
go.
earlier.
My dad was yelling at the Lions last night, man.
Oh, who wasn't,
Doing so
man?
good.
Who wasn't?
Gave up.
Everybody was.
They were supposed to lose anyway.
Of course,
Yeah.
I had them marked down.
Yeah, unfortunately. That was a big win for the Bills, though.
That's a huge win for the
Man,
Bills.
they needed that.
They were down like 21, right? 24?
They were 21 deficit, yeah. But they shut down Drake May in the passing game. That's for sure. I think they're still missing a guy on offense.
They got a runner. They got
Oh, that
Travion
Travion?
Henderson.
He's finally on air. Finally, man. He had a tough start to the season. They weren't even playing him. They were letting Ramondre Stevenson fumble it left and right.
Exactly.
I'm like, what? Okay, what's this man got to do to get on the field? The guy in front
He
of
had
him
to run back
fumbled it 6
kickoff.
times.
He ran back kickoffs.
Oh, that preseason kickoff, Jamie,
Yeah.
that sold me immediately. I was like, I'm drafting this man earlier this year. He did nothing early on. But, you know, it happens. Whatever.
Yeah, fantasy football some bullshit.
Yeah, to get you.
No, man, dudes be at the USL, man. They be talking about, oh man, I didn't put up and down, but you're an idiot.
You guys know that Amir Abdullah is still in the league?
Really?
Yeah, he's the backup running back for the Colts.
Who is?
Amir Abdullah.
I did not
Lions
know
great. Amir Abdullah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say great, but you know,
He go to Penn
you know what I mean.
State. So did he go to Penn State?
that. Yeah,
I think so.
I think you did. You're right.
Was I in
How
high
do you
school?
know that crap?
I used to watch football when I was in
I
high
mean,
school.
watching football. Come on now.
I'm just asking.
Man,
Come on now.
Get away from basketball, watch some football. Or something.
Hey man, it's basketball season.
I had to see to watch that shit
Football is not
Saturday.
even happening anymore to me.
Man,
No Lions,
You
although we
crazy.
exercise the demons with the Chiefs.
Chiefs are done.
And so is Mahomes for this season and maybe next. I don't know.
He said he'd be back next year.
He probably will be, but at what cost, man? I don't know. That's a bummer of an injury.
That sucks. And Michael Parsons blew his
Yeah.
leg
I hate to
off.
see, man,
Yep.
I hate to see these guys because I want to beat these guys. I don't want them to get hurt.
Did you see his knee buckle?
No, I didn't actually
Michael
see that.
Parsons, that
No.
knee went inside and boop and popped back out. He went, oh,
You know, ACL is not as devastating anymore as it
It's
used
not.
not anymore.
I would say Achilles is what ACL used to be, and we see a lot more Achilles injuries now too,
to.
though.
And they're still, you're
Especially
still a
basketball.
possibility of returning after an Achilles. Well, back in our day, if you had an Achilles, you were done.
Oh, you were done.
Show's about to
You
open back
retired.
up here in just a moment. Stand by.
All right, Sam. I mean, Sean, how much time you got?
yeah, 4:30.
I'm
Okay.
just asking.
All right, we'll get you out before
Okay.
that. All right, give me 1 sec. We'll go live here in just a moment.
Hey, that's better than a donut.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass doing the ones and twos. Big Sweet out on the West Coast in the 73s. We over here freezing our butts off. I think it's wind chill. What like
It's cold.
Negative 50.
14?
As Michael Irvin once said, when we were in that cold, we was cold.
Yeah, it's in 14. We're 14 degrees, Big Sweet. Right now, that's how it is.
We
That's
get that
wind
polar
chill,
vortex. Yo, it was like wind chill was like -5 on Sunday.
Yep, on Sunday. Was whatnot.
I can't do it no more unless I have to one day, but I can't do it.
Man. It's been a tough couple of weeks, man.
It's been bad. It's supposed to warm up. It's gonna get into the 40s on Thursday.
That's right.
It's all gonna melt and then freeze again, though. What the hell?
That's true. That's true.
rain.
But
It's
this is why they call it winter.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the
It's
wind
called
though? Where's the
winter.
we ain't winning?
Oh, we get wind.
The best
we
time of
get
year.
Wind. We get all kinds of
We
cold
get
winds.
WIND, but where's the winds coming?
I
It's
hear
basketball
you.
season.
I hear you.
That's why my nickname is Snowbird.
Thank God for basketball season, guys, and also thank goodness for 24th Cheesecakery.
Exactly. 24
Yes.
Cheesecakery in the house.
fellas?
Just want to let you know, he didn't have to bring no food. He brought cheesecake. He
Man.
all right with me, man.
Oh, man, I don't have a
Here,
left.
here we go. Here we go. I gotta sit
I'm
up
gonna
here.
just tell you what. I'm gonna tell you.
I gotta sit up here and listen to Jim.
Cheesecake,
Pretty good,
it's
man.
plain, but he put some peanut butter
That's
and
right.
chocolate on it.
That's right. That's
I'm
right.
just tell you what, Big Sweet.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, I'll tell you what, guys. I went to Briarwood on
You did.
Saturday
You
to
did.
check
You did.
out Lucianne, our friend from 1290 AM.
Right.
They had their 17th annual holiday Christmas show. I went out to Briarwood, did a little Christmas shopping as well for some of my nieces and nephews and whatnot. And obviously, every time I go to Briarwood, I got to stop by 24.
Man, well
Cheesecake.
appreciated. Well
Oh, my
appreciated,
goodness,
man.
Me and my wife I had cheesesteak. My wife had the burger. We
Oh
shared
man,
some-
you
we shared-
actually went to got the food.
Oh, we got the food for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Oh, I got to get the food every time because I had the best cheesesteak I'm going to eat anywhere. My wife had a hamburger that they love, and we had the best onion rings that
wow.
has ever been made, probably.
I love some
I'm
good
just saying.
onion rings too.
I'm saying.
Man, you know,
Look.
it's cool though, because I'm not there as much to cook like that.
Yeah,
I'm always baking, man. I get the bacon
I'm
going,
gonna
get the
tell you
bacon
what,
going.
When he wasn't there, his mom made some wings for CJ.
Oh, man.
See them concoctions they come up with is just banana rustic, whatever you want to, whatever you want.
Eggnog, yes sir, yes sir. And so cool. We don't even use eggnog in our eggnog cheesecake. I
That's crazy.
used to make eggnog for one of the hotels out here.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, man. So I know all the ingredients to put into a cheesecake because sometimes, you just want the authenticity. Because a lot of times, when you put different things inside things that don't go together, it doesn't give you what you're looking for. But if you
Okay,
actually know the
me and this
components,
cheesecake right here.
that's it.
This
This right here,
right here. This right here.
Man.
We go together.
And it's that time of year for the peanut butter. It's just
it is this time of the year for the peanut butter. I ain't gonna lie.
it's one of those it's one of them heavy treats for you, man. And between a lot of the fruit flavor ones, because the whole, I guess I would say nostalgia or the stigma or what people feel about fruitcake. We make a really good fruitcake cheesecake.
I ain't eating no fruitcake.
No, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Nobody's
It's
fruitcake.
not a fruitcake at all. It's just the fruity fruits that you put in there with the cherries,
Yep.
the peanuts, the pineapple, all that good stuff that goes into a cheesecake, man. It tears it up around this time of year.
I'll try it.
But it's
I'm
not
just
a
gonna
brick.
say, I'll try it.
I mean, you can't build a house with it, but it's
Look, I don't care what it
Good
is.
one.
If it's coming from 24 Cheesecakery, I'm going to try it.
man.
I'm going to try it, man. Because
Well,
what, knock it out the park every single time, man. It doesn't matter if it's
I
mom, if it's
still-
grandma, if it's Sean there. It all comes out so good, man.
I mean,
you had to convince me on the fruitcake because
Yeah.
I don't like you. I told you.
yeah, me neither. You're gonna have to convince me on the fruitcake.
It's one of those things you love and hate. It's like Brussels sprouts. You love them or you hate them. And
I love Brussels sprouts.
I hated Brussels sprouts. You know what I'm saying? I was in love with them
me some
now.
Brussels sprouts.
But no, it's just one of those cheesecakes that we put, that we like to put together with like the apple, cranberry, and we also got the anything caramely apples. It's just that all that rum cheesecake. The rum cheesecake goes really well. It's kind of cool. We do a Hennessy cheesecake
Hennessy.
with the actual
Hennessy.
alcohol. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Hennessy
And,
cheesecake.
Alcohol in it.
No, what we do is we do it with Hennessy cheesecake with the alcohol in it. But then if you feeling a little frisky, we do it like like a caramel Hennessy sauce on top.
Oh, wow.
If you want to feel a little buzz while you sitting at home watching football or even basketball at home.
Really?
We sure do.
Wow.
And it's just
You that big sweet?
it's really good. It's
You know,
really
hey, I got one for you. For the ladies, you should come up with a Moscato cheesecake.
we've done a white wine cheesecake. Yes,
Oh.
sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
And,
okay.
It goes really well. Matter of fact, it's so weird too, because we did one for an event a couple years back. And it was just, it really went well because, white wine has that dry, has a little sweetness to it. And it goes really well when you're having like fish dishes and things of that sort. And, it's kind of one of those things where you can enjoy your dessert and still think about dinner at the same time. But it gives you that sweetness, but also give you that feeling that, you just want to have a little bit of wine after that. So why not have a wine with a slice of cake?
That's nice.
And
I like it.
We go a long way, especially around this time of year. Alcohol and Christmas goes well together.
They do.
Yep.
No,
Sometimes
that's
some
not
people
a
need it.
joke.
You
Hey,
know,
man,
Jamie, I'm sitting up here acting silly.
Some people, alcohol. It's a nice, it's a lubricant. When
Big
it comes to
sweet.
social
I'm
interaction.
sitting up here, my mind acting silly, man.
You trying to figure out what cheesecake you
No,
want?
you're right. I'm going to the hood, man. Give me a Boom Farm Wild Irish Rose cheesecake.
Boom.
That could work. I mean, that could
You know
work.
what I like to do though when I go to 24 Bakery? I don't like to leave room for dessert. I eat the cheesecake right off the bat.
Yeah.
Gotta eat the cheesecake right off the
You
bat.
buy one right there.
Oh yeah.
And eat it
Oh, yeah.
before the food
I
gets
eat
done?
it before the food gets done. I'm
Wow.
not leaving room for no dessert. I'm eating it.
Yeah.
I'm eating it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what? He's making it to order. The thing is,
Yep.
he's making the food to order.
About 11
Cheesecake's
minutes.
already there for you.
Right.
Yep.
That lemon cheesecake staring you right in the face, saying,
It's sliced
"Come on,
up.
man, you
Yeah.
just got to put a little fork in it."
Yep. And for 18 years, I had to eat my dinner first. For 18 years, man.
Never again.
Nah.
Never again, man.
Nope. I have a donut before dinner time. I have me some
Yep.
cheesecake before dinner time, cookies. But yeah, man, it's kind of cool, And then with my boy being homeschooled and things like that, I'm able to hop back and forth because it's a busy time of the year, and like you said, it's stressful. People around this time of the year they get to the point where they feel overwhelmed, and that's where we hop on. So, with the overwhelmingness of having to do Thanksgiving. And then, of course, you got Christmas. And some people, they really go out for New Year's. And that's where we come in. It's kind of cool because between the 17th and the 20th, we're going to be doing 15% off on online orders.
Oh, let's
so
go.
Nice.
every year we like to do something around that time frame. And it's kind of cool because some people, you have those that wait for that time frame to happen to order their cheesecakes online. And then you have those that wait for the day before and says, "Hey, I need a cheesecake tomorrow."
Yeah.
Thanksgiving was a different beast for
Or you
us.
just get a guy that's good, like me who run out and get a dessert.
Yeah.
I promise y'all dessert. I gotta run out there because they get mad they don't get dessert.
Man.
People come to the house, they get mad if they didn't get no dessert. Where's the dessert? I'm like, you just ate.
Mhm.
What you mean where the dessert is?
Well,
Mhm.
They
I
get
would-
mad for it.
What?
I will tell you this much: I am a banana pudding aficionado.
Awesome.
So I thought my mom made the best banana pudding ever.
Right.
But I did taste what the cheesecakery, and I gotta say, man, I think y'all one up my mom. I hate to say that.
No.
I think you one up moms, man. So
Wow.
when I get back to Michigan, I'm gonna dissect the other ones. But
Is there higher praise than that?
banana pudding.
No higher
I don't
praise.
think there is.
I mean, not that I know.
That man just
Just
put
threw
his
his mama
mom
under the
in
bus
second
for
place.
you.
I mean,
After,
there ain't no woman in this world that could make a sweet potato pie like my mom.
right?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I know every ingredient in it because she taught it to me,
Man,
and it's incredible.
so funny about that. I the first time in my life, my son told me my food was nasty. For the first time, nobody's ever in my life told me my food was nasty but him. And it's kind of weird because I grew up on my mama's food.
Right.
And my mama, she's one of the best chefs. She's a certified chef.
Yeah.
She did the schooling, she did the training. She's a certified chef. I could not eat anything that was not sweet growing up out of our kitchen. I'm like, Mama, I don't want no broccoli. Mama, I don't want this. Now when she makes, I'm like, yo, Mom, can you save me some? Hey, Mom, I'll be up at the mall like 20 minutes. Come give me a plate of food Please make me some. But when it comes to those type of things, desserts, don't tell about dessert. We'll show up to a party with half a peach cobbler gone. Like that's how desserts was growing up in my house, and that's kind of how we like to play it today.
That's good. That's good. I get it. But you bring what you bring is a taste of home. That's
what it is.
When you make it, it's made fresh, and it's got that taste. That I was accustomed to. It brings me back. It brings me back when I was. I'm 60 now, so it brings me back when I was 6.
And you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. Because our cheesecakes, we like to have the nostalgia flavor. Like for instance, we did an Oreo golden Oreo cheesecake. Funny story. I used to go to the doctor's office over off of Plymouth Road when I was a kid, and they had these little golden cookies. I never knew what they were because my dad said take one. So we get one cookie, you can never remember the flavor. And then I first said to the golden Oreo, man, I was in heaven. So now we got the Oreo golden cheesecake, and I was at the store, and I done had like 4 slices already. That's not good for business, man. So having the nostalgia of just people going back to their childhood memories of enjoying some good eats, and hey, do it on a healthy level. Our slices are huge.
You're using your product now, and that's
what the lemon cheesecake I had, the texture. Just flawless. The texture was so incredible.
You
the
just
crust on the
recently
bottom.
ate this, didn't you?
Saturday, I told you.
Yes,
I had it on Saturday.
I get it. I remember
you,
I used to eat that cheesecake.
The texture of this cheesecake is incredible, man.
Thank you, man.
You really tell the difference.
Yep, and I'm not above 24 either. I pay for my cheesecakes.
Nice,
I do.
Nice.
Yep. I put my money in the till. But it's just about texture. Because over the past 8 years, we always talked about the texture of the cheesecake, and we always talk about the flavor. But one thing is that we just want to be able to put ourselves in a position where people can count on us to know somewhere they can go and enjoy something. I mean, we have people that come back every year for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, for birthdays. It's cool doing a wedding, and then a year later they come back and say, "Hey, you did a wedding cheesecake." Right. So it's just one of the things we always want to be on your mind. And if we can do it on a healthy scale, with our gluten-frees, with our dairy-frees, with our keto cheesecakes, and whichever new dietary restriction going to be coming out in the next 3 years, I think that's going to be something that we can really fly high on.
Right.
You're ahead of the curve.
Hey, man, tell everybody where they can go get their 24 Cheesecakery.
Oh, man, so we're located inside Briarwood Mall, and if you're south of the border, we're inside Toledo Franklin Park Mall. We're at Briarwood Mall. We're off the State Street, right across from Planet Fitness. I'm starting to forget. See how long it's been since
I know.
We're right across from Planet Fitness. And yes, man, we're doing 15% off between the 17th and the 20th.
Okay.
So, it's just a cool thing. And then mom, when mom wanted me to come, she said, Sean, I said, Mom, I'll do the show today. Because it feels good to actually have a day off to come and talk to you fellas.
Yes.
It's been a long time.
It has been a minute.
I'm glad I could be here on this day for sure.
And
sorry, Bobby.
No, it's cool because football Sundays. Football Sundays. We get a lot of people come in earlier in the day that just wants to pick up something for their event that night. And it's so funny because things have become so festive, and that's why I love the wintertime so much. I hate the cold. You know what I'm saying? But also, too, it's also a time where people want to come together, and that's where we can really kick it in. And, I feel like I've been missed out on the show lately. We have people come in like, I haven't heard from you for a while.
Right.
I've been working. I woke in from the working grave. able to get out here and get going.
Wait, Eric's got them baggy pants. Eric, I was like, are you losing weight?
Those are my old work pants, man. Those are my old work pants. I've been working too much.
That's what I said.
By the way, I got a new job without stupid pants.
You work at the U, and he be wearing them old man work pants.
And now I got a new job at the U, but no stupid pants. I get to wear my own pants now. I get to wear pants that fit.
It's fun.
Yeah, let's go.
I saw him walking. I'm like, who that old man wearing them old
You know what, though? Some of these pants, man, these 36 waists, I don't know. I might be losing some because I'm
just saying.
I'm tightening the belt a little more than I used to.
I ain't seen a 36 waist since 5th grade.
Hey, Big Sweet, I'm down to a 34 waist, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself today.
I don't know where I'm at, man.
I ain't seen the 30s in 30 years.
I used to be a lot smaller in high school. I'd be like 145,
I call him Twiggy.
See,
now I'm at a healthy 190. Let's go.
When I first met Jamie, I was 137. That was what
137?
That's
9 years
no.
ago.
That's no bull.
I was
137?
He eat his own product now. You see that? That's
Right,
his own
right.
product.
250. I got
Right.
a big head, man.
Dude, I'm just saying. He
137?
was
I
so
was- man.
skinny. So
Yep.
skinny.
But
Six,
you taller than me.
6'3", 137, man.
No.
In high school, I got up to 210. I was working
Okay.
out. I was eating right. I
Yeah.
mean, and I was vegetarian. We didn't eat meat growing up.
Yep.
You know, my dad didn't allow that. I would have got a whooping at 18 if I ate meat. So it was all vegetarian, man. I was super. And then when I got out of high school, I got super skinny.
Yeah.
I met Jamie. I was real skinny. And then I met my wife. Man, she feeds me like I'm right.
See,
So
you know what?
That's the difference.
I have a similar story about that. It's time to eat 2 square meals at least a day.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. I had apples and bananas in high school, man.
Oh no.
And now when I get home, like you said, at the U, I get off about midnight.
Yeah.
So my wife always got dinner ready for me. And, I try to bring a little dessert home from most time I bring home banana pudding. That's my number go-to.
Yo, banana pudding.
I love our banana pudding. We puree our bananas. We make a pastry cream. It's really good stuff. We don't use box pudding, so you don't have that weird flavor. It don't taste like Run's candy. So I get home, eat me a cup of that about 2 a.m. Next thing you know, I get on the scale, I done gained 7 pounds, which is okay.
All I know is don't bring me any banana pudding that don't have vanilla wafers in it.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I have to. Sometimes they just make me cookies and pudding. Like that's just me growing up. But just the way I eat. But I try to I stay away from the cheesecakes. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it too much. But lately we've been making some really good flavors, and I've been really down to try it.
Yeah.
I take a little piece of the batter, I'm good to go. So it's just it's just a fun environment to be in. Mom's there, grandma's. We always got something to talk about. Always something going on. So we have a great time, man. We are awesome working together because a lot of people can work together as a family.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to be the boss. Everybody wants to do this. Everybody wants to do that. Man, just show me where I need to go, moms. Tell me what I need to do. And the same thing, we all take different sections of the actual restaurant itself. And when we come up with new things, I'm the guy that brings up the extravagant meal. So if you see anything extravagant when you walk in, that's me. Mom and grandma, they mean potatoes. They like to keep you nice and hearty, especially around this time of year where we do a lot of more soups and chilies and things of that sort. So I'll be the sweets guy.
No, that's
Yeah.
good.
I put my
That's
pastry
good.
chef
It's
skills to
always
order.
good. Yeah. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, look, it's good food.
Yes. And
It's
we got
hearty and it's good for you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir. But
that's
not
the good thing.
not just a
And
cheesecake.
like Vicky always says,
Mm-hmm.
she makes food for everybody.
Yes.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So she gets it done. Let me tell you what, they got that heater on
I
today.
know that's right. I got my
we need it.
Yeah, I'm just saying they got that
Man.
heat in here. It's,
Yes.
it's hot in here, mug,
man. I'm telling you, but man, I appreciate y'all fellas putting me in when I text you this morning, like, hey, I can come through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, dude,
Lord.
we got you. We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
but-
Hey, we ain't seen you in a while, and you said I'm really coming, so I'm like, oh yeah, I got to see you. You
Yeah.
come on through then.
When I
I
get
have
back,
a couple of weeks off. We got tired. We got bored of spending a lot of money on Christmas this year.
Yep.
So the kids got 2 gifts, and we're taking them on a little Christmas trip. So
Oh, let's go.
mom's gonna probably be in for the next couple of weeks. But man, we have a great
That's
time.
okay.
Like I said, between the 17th through the 20th, 15% off online. Just go ahead and order online. It's right there. It's already there for you. Or you can just give us a call. You get the same, get the same
Yeah,
deal.
get that same,
Yep,
get
yep.
that same service,
We're
man.
Briarwood Mall, right across from Planet Fitness. Down if you cross the border, we're down in Franklin Park Mall in Toledo. So
That's great.
it's good times. And 24cheesecakery.com is where to find us.
All
hey,
right.
Jamie, get ready because when I get back, I'm gonna be making up for lost time. And
No.
hey, gonna give you a call, man. This
Man, we got a
Larry down
smorgasbord
here every
ready
day,
for you,
man.
man.
Can you get Larry? Get rid of Larry. He down here every day trying to eat up everything, man.
Hey, man, we got a restaurant big enough for everybody. Sit down and watch some TV.
That's right. They got the game.
All
on.
right.
They
Always,
do have the
always.
game on.
Always,
Yeah.
always. So I appreciate you fellas, man. I can't wait to come back.
No,
You gotta sign
thanks
that
for
wall too,
coming
Larry.
through.
They got
He
they got a
do.
wall with people's
do.
little signature. I saw Jamie's little signature on there.
I try to make it a
Yep.
little smaller.
Yeah.
So-
Larry, you're gonna have
so-
to add to it. I think they got
Okay,
Herman
you-
Moore on there too.
Is there a prerequisite to sign your name up there?
Nah, man, just come on in, man.
A footballer, hopefully.
Yeah.
And that's you.
Yeah, we do. Actually, we do all Michigan and sports. We do people from all over the sports world, man. Because our place is not really a sports spot, but it gives you that nice little ambience when you walk in. My wife did the logo, so I just want to enhance that logo as much as
Yeah.
possible.
Right. No,
All
that's,
right.
Yep.
Cool.
It's
Yep.
awesome. I mean,
No, I
think
saw
it's
they had
great.
somebody from the '97 championship team on there. I saw they had Herman Moore's signature. I saw Jamie Morris, of course.
Yeah. Oh no, that was Mark. That was Quinn. Terrence Quinn.
Terrence
Oh, okay,
Quinn.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came in there, man. So we got some good people, man. People support us. It's a good environment, man. You know, I'm just happy I can do something so I can either give my boy something to live on or just say,
Yeah.
hey, daddy, I don't want this no more.
You got to put a
Great
frame
place.
and a spotlight around Jamie's autograph. You know, the unofficial mayor. The unofficial mayor put a frame and a spotlight on Jamie's.
All I'm trying to do is be a part of the crew. Baby. That's all. I'm
Man.
trying to not
Much
trying
love.
to stand out of the crowd. I'm trying to stand in the crowd.
Man.
all.
You're not trying to fit out. You're trying to fit in, like
Right,
LeBron said to
that's
Kevin
all.
Love. That
I
one
mean,
time.
I'm trying to take care. I love those. I love the cheesecake and everything. I try to. People come in and say, "Hey, you really do eat here." Wow, you just call me out just
You know,
like that. You gonna call me out all?
They think you're a phone. No, my man's in 24 cheesecake.
I
No,
Right?
am.
it's cool though, because some people they're mall walkers and they'll see him and they'll come and say something. I'm like, dude, you've been walking the mall for the last 5 years. You ain't never been up in here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
no,
how
yeah,
people
yeah.
recognize these people. They all come into Briarwood. What's up?
Yeah, man, all of a sudden, most we might get it. So, like, oh, I saw you on Channel 4, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Buy some cheesecake.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Then these guys come in, they just be like, oh, I'm like, hey, man, are you going to buy something, sir? You just going to come and say hi.
Right. Exactly.
No,
That's true.
It's all fun. But no, we appreciate everybody that comes in. Jamie done a lot for us, and we just really appreciate the opportunity we have had over the last 8 years, man. And, we got another 10 more coming. So hopefully next
That's what I'm talking about.
hopefully in
right
10
there.
years,
Yes.
you're going to hear another younger voice.
Little
in
Shy.
Yes.
Little
It'll
Shy
be in my
take over.
place.
Little
All
Shy.
right.
Because I ain't gonna be around.
Right.
I'm just
Man.
saying.
You're making it to 70? What's
I'm
up?
just saying.
Come on, man.
I'm tired,
He said,
man.
I'm sorry. No, but
You never know.
Oh, my God.
man, much love, man. And we just love it. And, we'll be back here. If not next week, the following week with something. I got to figure out when Christmas. Man, time be going by.
Christmas is.
We
coming
might
in
be
a couple
off,
days. We
somewhere
may
in that
be
Oh,
off.
Christmas
time,
is next
yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
man.
We're gonna
woo.
be off.
Yeah.
Between
We ain't
between
gonna be back till the 6th.
Yep.
so, I have exerted my energy looking for this. So kids are about that whole 6, 7. You ever heard of that? Yes.
7.
It took me forever to find my son a shirt that's 6'7", being 6 years old. That's gonna come before Christmas.
7.
He drives me
He a big
crazy
LaMelo
with
Ball
that
guy?
thing.
Yeah.
Do we like LaMelo Ball?
LaMelo Ball. I don't think he knows LaMelo Ball
He don't
yet.
know who
See,
LaMelo
that's
is.
6'7" right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna have him watching LaMelo and Iverson when I teach him how to dribble, though, because those two,
Yes.
that ball's on the yo-yo.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was an N1 type of guy. I was all about hot sauce
Oh,
and
yeah.
Rayford Austin. So
Of course.
blah blah blah.
Wow.
But he ain't gonna know.
There's a name.
He don't know about none of them fellas.
No.
You're gonna have to get him on that and one. Get him on that YouTube.
Exactly.
Yep. But nope, it's gonna be him too and Iverson all day. But man,
Sean, appreciate
Thank
you
you.
coming
Go
in,
Blue.
being a part of the M Zone. We need to go to a break. We come right back, and we got more good stuff. I mean, come on. We're gonna talk coaches search.
Yep.
Who do you want? Who are you looking for? That may be question of the day. That being said, you're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
you gotta be doing that shit going 13 and out. Remember Rick Pitino? Remember that situation?
Yeah. Rick brought the FBI in though.
And you-
Remember that?
Yeah, that's when they brought. That's when they
Yeah.
brought the whole him having girls come up
yes,
to the.
they were.
shit.
They were trying to get.
Hey,
them
you talk about that
recruits.
Phoenix Suns 7 seconds or less offense? We talk about Rick Pitino 7 seconds or less? Or? I'm just saying.
I was.
That's for stream only, by the way.
I was telling him that he looked at his mugshots. He looked like Rodney King.
You did.
Oh no!
Did you look?
Yo, Jamie, did you see that? Oh man, they had the picture of the mugshot with the glasses, like LeBron with the headphones.
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. He put that on his Instagram, bro. Delete that. He deleted it immediately,
Dude.
bro. The judgment. What is that?
Man, once you go off the deep end, especially something of this caliber,
you
dog,
just need to go away.
man.
Just go away for a while. Just don't. Nobody needs to hear from you.
Yeah, and his wife, you know what I'm saying? She gonna stick with him like Kobe Bryant's wife did.
We'll
I mean, he
see
ain't got
about
Kobe
that.
Bryant's money.
I don't know about that.
No,
Most-
they've done this. This has happened at Central, so yeah.
I see.
Uh,
I see. So we
This has
okay.
happened
They got rid of a
All
lot of
right.
people at Central.
See, I didn't
Yeah.
know about that.
No, and I know a lot of people don't know that.
Wait,
Yeah, I
with
don't know
him?
why I would,
Right.
honestly.
Wait, this happened with him at Central?
Yeah.
You cheat with people that has more money than you. Stop cheating with people with less money than
Oh
you.
my God.
Hey, man. People who are your subordinates?
Dude,
That's
All
crazy.
I'm gonna say is that it's a mental thing. He's got a thing. It's a thing.
Clearly.
Obviously,
he needs to go to them HBCU schools, man.
Wow.
I bet you he won't do that there.
Wow.
You know something I
Maybe
don't? I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I
you
don't
say it.
know.
I know.
I don't know.
Hey, my wife is white. I'm sticking with her, man. I ain't got time to be dealing with all that. That young bullshit. Because she older than me, man.
Get your ass out.
He wants the young girls, man. He wants the
Get out
young
of here.
No, but for real, like, no, that's crazy. And then also too, man, who's gonna be the coach? They find the coach yet?
We're gonna find one.
We'll see,
find
I
one.
guess.
We'll see.
I think they want to have a coach in place by January 2nd.
I
think they want to have a coach in place before they go down to the bowl.
Definitely. Hey, I'll be out there at the Citrus Bowl.
Right.
You don't have to
I'm gonna
get
be in
caught,
Orlando
man,
that weekend.
But you got to
Really?
motherfucker be on your. Hey, when I cheated on Javetta, I never got caught.
Oh my God.
Yo, this is live. This is live on stream, man.
Get
Be
out of
careful.
here.
Be
Get out
careful.
of here. I don't need to hear you cheat.
I
Get
do
out of
plead the
here.
fifth.
I don't need to hear you cheat. Go.
No,
I'll talk to you.
You remember that night?
Remember, I love you.
Yeah.
Remember,
I love
hey,
you, but hey,
watch yourself.
don't cheat.
Hey,
Come
my
on
new
now.
wife, man, I don't even look at nobody.
You better stop looking. You won't have your son. You'll be paying for him, but you ain't
Oh
seeing him.
no!
I'm just saying. You
Oh
better watch
no!
out.
My man. Take it easy, Sean.
He
We'll see you
on
next
the-
time. This guy, what just happened?
He just admitted something.
Whatever, right?
I don't know. Yeah, she ain't looking, I hope.
I don't even, man. I try to tell people, hey, man, this is still live.
You know we're streaming.
We know we're live,
You
right?
know we're just streaming. and
Yeah, you
everything.
know, whatever. I do my best. I can only do that. I can only help but so much.
Okay, so you guys saw what Diego Pavia said.
What's Pavia up to?
He wasn't happy.
What's
when
his mom's up to?
He's not happy because he didn't win that Heisman.
Oh no!
And he got mad. He
Okay,
got mad.
whatever, man. That's
He
cool.
apologized though.
What'd
He
he say?
lashed out.
Lashed out at what?
He lashed out at the Heisman voters.
You mean other Heisman winners? That's the people who vote for the Heisman, right?
I saw he said something, but I didn't see what he said.
I didn't hear about what he said. I heard he's got some real Johnny Manziel energy, though.
Vanderbilt
He
quarterback
does.
Diego Pavia didn't take losing the Heisman Trophy to Indiana's Fernando Mendoza too well, but he's now apologized for his actions.
Oh, cool.
After getting criticized for his reaction to the Heisman loss, Pavia
All right.
posted a lengthy statement of regret on social media. Being a part of the Heisman ceremony last night as a finalist was such an honor, Pavia wrote. As a
Okay,
competitor,
whatever, man. These
just
ain't
like
your
in
true
everything
feelings.
I do, I wanted to win. To be so close to my dream and come up short was painful. I didn't handle those emotions well at all and did not represent myself the way I wanted to. I have much love and respect for the Heisman voters and the selection process, and I apologize for being disrespectful. It was a mistake, and I am sorry. Fernando Mendoza is an elite competitor and a deserving winner of the award. I have nothing but respect for his accomplishments, as well as the success that Jeremiah Love and Julian Sayin had
Wow.
this season.
Okay, then. That's Siri letting us know about Diego Pavia and what he had to say. Obviously not his true feelings.
I mean, he was mad. He was angry. He thought he did enough to win the trophy.
He didn't win. He didn't-
I
he
told
didn't do
you
enough.
the Heisman Trophy was going to be won by the guy who won the Big Ten championship
He's
game.
the only one that had a Heisman moment this season. Where's Diego Pavia's Heisman
That's
moment?
what I'm saying.
Well, who did he
The-
beat?
wait a minute.
Missouri?
Wait a minute. Menendez
Mendoza.
he had
He had
Penn
touchdown.
State.
Hold
He
on.
had Penn State.
I got one
He had
for
the
you.
Penn
He had
State
this.
throw, and did go ahead. Let me know. Yeah, that's it.
That's it right there.
That's it.
That's our boy Gus.
He had that, and then he had the what's it called? Yeah, the other game.
I
mean,
like that
He had
young
the
man.
Ohio State game in the championship game. So
Yeah.
I mean,
He's the only one who had a Heisman moment this year. Joe, I don't even think
saying
what's
well,
up?
it's saying had a Heisman moment. I think he
Yes.
threw that ball to Smith, and that's the touchdown in the Michigan game.
I guess
When he
against Michigan.
when Smith bobbled it. You know what I'm saying?
And that shouldn't even count it.
It shouldn't have, but it did. And
Hey
you
guys,
give
going
it
live
to
on
him.
radio in just a moment.
I like that Mendoza kid. I think he's going
he's
to be
a
a
good kid.
great.
Yeah,
Mendoza,
quarterback.
Mendoza was great. He had a great Heisman campaign. There was no real special guy that stuck out.
No
No.
Gene T, no Travis Hunter this year. So
you didn't have a special guy stick out. Now
about to go live here on radio here.
Love was the man.
Yeah.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass doing the ones and twos. That's why you're listening to the music he likes. And you got big,
Drake,
sweet himself, Larry Lee.
Lovely day.
Did you like that music that Eric was putting out?
I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear it.
Larry can't hear the music because I got a different. I got to change all the settings. We live on stream. It's all.
What was it? What was it?
Jumpman.
He was playing Jumpman.
Look,
Jumpman,
I'm not
Jumpman.
much of a Drake guy myself. I like Future.
He
a little more,
played Drake.
Okay.
He played some
Yeah,
Drake
it's a
for
Jumpman.
you.
It's the last time I
Okay.
liked a Drake song. I think Jumpman.
What?
The last time. I'm not even gonna lie. Drake. I mean, he be
You don't
talking
like
too much
Drake
about liking
anymore?
young girls and
did
stuff.
you fall in love with Lamar too?
No, I've been a Kendrick fan since Section 80. I've been a big
Okay,
fan.
I'm just asking you.
long time.
Everybody, he had one song, Not Like Us, and everybody turned on Drake.
No.
Everybody turned on
The Drake fall off has been happening for years. It just we finally had a catalyst to let everybody know it's okay.
You
now.
had a catalyst.
It's okay to dislike Drake because he likes 19-year-olds. It's okay. Be kissing teenagers on stage, bro.
Hey, that's a touchy subject right now.
That
Hey,
is
man.
a touchy subject.
Hey, man. I'm just saying, you 39 years old. Come on now. I'm talking about Drake here.
I know.
I'm talking about Drake, okay?
Yeah, all right.
I'm only talking about Drake here. You need to chill, young man.
I'm just saying. Look,
My man Drake, he needs to chill. He be talking about how our girls don't like. Oh, you texted me. Blah, blah. It's just like grow up, man.
Look, for me,
Kendrick been making grown up art for a long time.
no, he's done a great job. But remember where you got your start. Who helped you along the way? That was Drake.
Dr. Dre.
Okay, it was Dr. Dre,
Oh,
Drake.
absolutely.
It was all of them that
Right.
put it together.
Well, not
Right.
Drake. I mean,
Drake-
Drake had Young Money. He
Drake
had
put him
Lil Wayne, Nicki,
Drake
and
put
all
him
that.
in his concerts. I mean, he brought him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just
Oh, yeah.
saying.
Oh yeah. But Kendrick he's been making art that's actually interesting, and Drake makes party music that isn't always that interesting. That's cool. Sometimes, you know what? I'm not going to hear a lot of
They're
Kendrick.
not like us.
I
They're
got
not
you.
like us.
He's not like us. Well, you know what? He is more like us than Drake is. Because you know what? We all dancing to Not Like Us. I don't see nobody dancing to no Drake music. Not anymore. I mean, look, maybe I'm not at the right places. We'll say that.
Well, I look.
We don't
They
have to
still
talk about
play.
this.
They're still playing Drake music.
They
though.
are. I get
They
the
are.
catalog is strong. I get it. You have more hits than Elvis. Whatever. I
Right.
don't.
The young fella, that's why the old school's the best school. Everybody dance to the old school.
Yeah, well, you know what? I guess when I get older, I'm going to be making fun of my
Okay.
my nephews. But either way,
Let's
We're not
hey,
talking
let's talk. Let's talk about possible Michigan coaches that are
Oh, okay.
available now. Available now. Not 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. You gotta think about the nowadays because we have to be succinct. We have to not rush, but we need to get there as quick as possible.
we actually need to do a search this time.
Right. We need to do it. They have a firm.
Oh, that's
And the
good.
firm is vetting all of these coaches that are coming in. So I mean, do you have one that they like that you like that hasn't announced that I'm good. Like
Somebody-
Caleb DeBoer has said, I'm good. I ain't going nowhere. I'm
Yeah.
staying at Alabama.
ASU
Now,
was not Dillingham, but who's the coach at Arizona State? He apparently
that's Dillingham.
That's Dillingham.
Yeah, that's Dillingham. You like him?
Yeah, he seems cool, but I don't know if he's actually going to make the move. I don't know.
Well,
somebody-
he wasn't pro and
Or
he
against,
wasn't
yeah.
he wasn't con.
He said, "I have a contract extension
does.
that I could sign.
Right,
I haven't yet."
right.
Somebody brought up Jesse Minter earlier in the chat.
I mean, some people
I
want
wouldn't hate
Jesse
that.
Minter to come back. Are you ready? Wait a minute. That's That's another guy from the hardball tree.
Right. He's their defensive coordinator for the
Exactly.
Chargers right now.
And he's at the Chargers. I think Jesse wants to stay in the league because he wants to be a head coach in the NFL.
That makes
That's
sense
just
to
my
me.
personal opinion. I think he wants to stay in the league. Would he come back for Michigan? Maybe.
I think it's
if
tough
they
with
said he needs head coaching experience,
Yeah.
that maybe college may be the way he can get it quick.
It's really tough with college these days because a lot of guys are trying to leave the college game to go pro because they just don't really want to deal with the new system.
No, the NIL. They don't want to deal with the NIL.
They don't want to deal
it.
with. Did you see the story where it's like Lenora Sellers just nearing a deal to return to? Every guy now in college sounds like they're getting signed to a pro contract.
Yeah,
it's like, man, good luck.
I'm gonna have the same attitude I had when I talked about Penn State need to slow their roll.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say the same here. I think Michigan needs to slow the roll and wait and see who gets let go by NFL teams.
Here's the problem with that. I'm gonna be fair, and I'm just gonna tell you. Here's the problem.
You would know, yeah.
First of all, the problem is everybody is contacting those players right now.
Oh yeah,
they are calling these players, offering them God knows what.
You already had what was the tight end's name? He decommitted and went to Texas Tech.
The tight end Ludwig.
Yeah.
He's already he left. He got his release papers from Michigan. He went right to Texas Tech. So there are athletes. There are some athletes that are waiting to see what Michigan does. They need to. They want to see what Michigan does. Who they bring in, but there are some kids that are getting hit from the right, from the left, in the gut. They're being offered, and I'm talking about current student athletes that have more years left on their left in college. They're trying to go. I mean, they're trying to make a decision.
That's why I say what I said earlier about Bryce. Bryce is going to have a lot to say about, who stays and goes. But then
I'm going to say this about Bryce. Bryce has got a huge, big house, 6 bedrooms, I think 8 bathrooms.
True, Jamie, but you can work in another city and come back home to that house.
I know this, but he likes living with mom and dad and seeing mom and dad every day and things like that.
I go back to Bryce on the thought process about the future, but then secondly, slowing your roll. You just don't. Michigan has to get this right this time.
No, they have to. You're right.
They have to, and so another spur of the moment, quick friendship hire or whatever it is, whatever you want to attest to it. That doesn't apply right now. This is Michigan's history on the line here. Michigan's reputation on the line here. They got to get this right, and they might. I don't know anything inside or anything, but they might not be done with the scooping. You know what I mean?
They have an ongoing investigation, doing thorough investigation for the whole
deal. Department. So slow your roll, get it right, and then build from there.
You're just dealing with limited time. It's really tough.
You don't have the time.
You have like 3 weeks basically.
You don't have the time, but you have the time because you got a firm. You don't have one person making the decision. You have a firm who's vetting these coaches, who's bringing these coaches to Michigan and saying, "Here's what we got."
So, what's bringing about the time limit?
It's all about the NIL.
Well, it's about
all
signing
about
day too, right? Isn't there another signing day?
Yeah, there
in
is
February?
one more signing day.
Yeah,
but it's all about the NIL.
Well, let me ask you this: no matter what happens, say you
wants to lose. You don't want to lose your core.
Okay.
You don't want to lose your core.
Well, don't matter. Let me ask you this: no matter, say you get your perfect hire, your perfect guy for the next job, do you really think that Michigan is going to be national champs next year?
It depends on what they bring in. And what their coaches have done.
My point exactly. So
they need 2 look, hold on. They need 2 wide receivers, some tight ends, some offensive linemen. You need a tackle. You need a guard. Make sure you load up, and you need some veteran defensive linemen. You need those.
Yeah.
So you try to. The job is you gotta find some players, but yet you gotta maintain your players.
And the transfer portal.
Say you get that. Say all of that. Say everything you just said happens.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still think that Michigan will be in the hunt next year?
Depends on who's the coach.
I think so.
I think
because
depends on who's the coach.
Depending on
who that coach is.
I think they absolutely could. There is a path for this team
so let's dissect, which means I'm going to take my time and figure and look at all scenarios, all we just talked about and everything, and pick the right coach. Because in the past, you kind of didn't do that. And
I think where we were with the NIL, we got Bryce and everybody got excited and everything like that, but we didn't. You brought Bryce, but you didn't bring the rest of the groceries.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't. We forgot. We got to get some offensive linemen. We forgot. We got to go get some wide receivers. Mm-hmm. We forgot. Well,
you got one in McCulley, but you didn't get enough. You know
that's what I'm saying. You didn't get a.
You also needed some.
Let me ask you this. So are we connecting that those players that you just said we need will come because we get the right coach, or are we going to get those players and then get the coach? You know what I'm saying?
I think you kind of need the coach first.
I kind of got the theory. Patience is a virtue right here, because I'm going to sit back a little bit. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna put my stuff together. Then I'm gonna go out and find out. I'm gonna find somebody that meets all the criteria we dissected.
I'm gonna give you what Terrell Burton always tells me. Okay. When I used to run the ball, he says, "Take your time, but get there when it's there."
Right.
Okay. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Take your time, but get there when it's there. Mm-hmm. Everybody would say, "What the hell does that mean?"
Right.
When you see it, you better hit it.
You better hit it.
You gotta hit it. Yeah.
What does the increased urgency is transfer portal opens on January 2nd.
Right.
So you need to have an answer for these guys.
Right after that bowl game, everything hits.
Yeah, exactly. The
guys
timelines are
so in a heartbeat
now.
I guess I might be kind of ignorant.
So what I'm saying is look, these days right here, they're stacking. You got to stack. You got to figure out who's real for real. You know what I'm saying?
Who's going to be on your team next year?
I agree with that. And my theory might not be popular, because I'm going to say this. If I slow my roll and I get in place what I really think makes Michigan football work, and I take my time and go out and get this individual, I might be sacrificing a little bit of next season, or I might be sacrificing next season to make sure the longevity is great.
You know as well as I do. This ain't like the Lions, or this ain't like pro football. You lose that, you'll lose that fan base quick if you don't do what you need to do. You may lose Bryce Underwood because he may go somewhere else because you're not bringing in the kind of coach I like, or you're not moving fast enough. You
might lose Bryce anyway if you bring in the wrong head coach.
Right. The job is right now. The job is being done right now by this firm. They need to show their stuff. I
don't necessarily disagree with you. The thing I don't like about coaching hires, pro or college, is everybody gets fancied with a name of a guy who might have had some success or something, and they just keep rehashing all these same old guys who have had a chance.
This Dillingham kid, I call him a kid. You want to know why?
Because you're an old man.
Exactly. You're old man. He's 35.
He is 35.
Right.
He's 35. Oh, wow. I mean, he's a young man, but he's and he'll be new, and he brings a fresh look. He brings a fresh look.
Okay. Well, but What I'm saying is, if that's your criteria and
Or-
that's what you're going, then
If
do it. You know,
if you want to go Jed Fish coached here, was an offensive coordinator here, but now he's
Right.
at Washington. You know who Jed Fish is. We
Yeah.
all know who Jed Fish is.
yeah.
Or I mean,
At least he has some head coach experience as well that
Yeah,
maybe
just
Jesse Minter doesn't.
Jesse Minter does it, but he's got familiarity and
Yeah.
he's coached here. He understands the culture and everything like that too.
Is that the guy from Eastern Michigan that did the Eastern
No,
Michigan?
that's Caleb. Caleb DeBoer is the coach
DeBoer,
at
Alabama.
Alabama. He's the one that was at Eastern Michigan. He was the offensive coordinator there.
So
and he's got relatives here in Ypsilanti. So
Okay.
he's got.
He's also got the pressure of the entire world on him at Alabama, and I wonder how
well, it's going to be
interested
just
he
the
is to
same
do
as
it.
Michigan. If he comes to Michigan, it's going to be
Not really. No, Alabama is
Michigan
Alabama's
is
Problem is,
different
Big
level.
Sweet. Here's the problem. We are now 3 years removed from a national championship.
right.
Okay.
Right.
As is Alabama, but every year Alabama thinks that they have the
They
Honey
have
Jones.
championship
the Honey
expectations.
Jones is not a coach.
Right.
I'm just letting you, and anybody who thinks the Honey Jones should be the coach, he can't coach. Tom Brady. Everybody said Tom Brady last
When are you
night.
going to bring in Tom Brady?
Not the coach. He's not
No.
coaching.
He's got
Tom
other
Brady.
stuff.
Let me tell you. And I'm not going to name names, but I was GM of a XFL football team.
Right. Yeah. I know.
And just because you was a former good player, don't make you
Exactly.
be a good coach.
No, you
No, and in
need-
fact,
you need
usually the great
background.
players make the worst head coaches or coaches like that. It's usually like the fringe players or players that played like more of a glue position.
Yeah,
A lot
right.
of backups because they had time to study. And,
Backups had a time to study,
Exactly.
look at how the
Yeah.
offense and defense works and
Exactly.
everything like that.
There's a story about Barry Bonds. He was the hitting coach for the Miami Marlins.
Right.
And he would tell guys certain things. They'd be like, Barry, I can't see the ball like that. Like, you can do that because you're Barry Bonds. Like, I can't learn how to be Barry Bonds. I'm even Giancarlo Stanton.
Right.
Or Mike Stanton at the
Right.
time.
so,
It's savants aren't always good at coaching the game.
so this Michigan thing is a little deeper than just finding another coach, because I don't think my opinion, I don't know any inside stuff or anything. I don't think all the balls have dropped.
No, they haven't.
Probably not.
They haven't. I don't think so either.
So
I mean, really, we know what the time limit is, but no, the balls have not dropped. And
So-
you got your fingers crossed that Oklahoma. I mean, if you're in that camp of Caleb DeBoer, you're hoping
Yeah.
that
Oklahoma wins that game.
beats
so
Alabama.
Mhm.
So let's say this. I'm just making us think here. Okay, we get the coach we want,
Uh-huh.
but another ball drops, and that ball was not discussed when we looked at the coaching scenario. Now that ball drops, and it's a whole different
Well,
aspect.
what ball is that?
The AD.
The
I would
AD.
assume.
Well, I see. Don't know that yet. We don't.
Right,
know
that's what I'm
what's gonna
saying.
happen to that
Well, that's
AD.
what's making this a little more complicated
It's
than it
not
would normally.
complicated. That AD right now is currently the AD, and he'll be making the decision on
Right.
the incoming coach. Okay,
Okay, that's
Just- that
That's what you're
AD.
saying.
There is nothing.
Win, lose, or draw. He's the one. I got
He's
it.
the one.
I
that's
got it.
Telling us who that coach is.
I don't
And
imagine
that's going to
Bulls
be the
gonna drop in
case.
next
We
3
know
weeks.
No, I don't
that's
think
going to
so.
for
It's
sure
not.
be the case.
No, there's still that report has got to come out before any. I don't think. I
Well, maybe
could
that's
be
what I'm
wrong.
saying. Maybe that's what
could
I'm
be
saying. The
wrong.
report has to slow your roll till the report comes out, and then you do your thing.
The
That's
thing is
done.
January
No.
2nd's going to hit, and you're not going to have a guy to tell your players on your team to stay because you don't have a guy.
Right.
If you don't have a guy by January 2nd, you don't have a
Yeah.
guy convincing guys that they need to stay at this program.
Yeah, well,
You don't know what the
maybe
vision is going forward.
maybe that's my ignorance on the college game, because You know, in the pros,
You
they're
gotta,
under
you gotta
contract.
be quick. You got to be a little bit quicker on the college
Well,
game.
yeah, the
changed
pros,
so
they're under
much, though.
contract too. So
Right.
It's
They-
changed so
they-
much in the
yeah.
last 5 years where this transfer portal like thing wasn't a thing.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't
Right.
a,
We
it
didn't have
wasn't
a
a
thing.
consideration.
Nobody, the money wasn't there. Nothing was there. And then players had to go to the coach, and he would tell you where you could go and where you can't go.
Exactly.
Remember, the coach
Yeah.
had the power at one time.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Now the player has all the power.
Now
He
it's,
doesn't have to tell the coach, I'm going in the transfer portal.
now it's the Maryland quarterback being like, yes, I've signed a deal to return back to Maryland.
As I said, Dylan Raiola is
He's gone.
leaving
well,
Nebraska.
he's entering the portal. We'll see
Well,
if he leaves.
I think
but
he leaves because
I
his
wouldn't be
uncle got fired.
yeah,
I
that'll
mean,
do it.
That'll do
Yeah,
it.
His
I mean,
brother
if
needs
you
to do
do
it
that
too.
to family, it's like screw you, Don Carlos. I'm just saying.
I don't know what happened there. Matt
College
Rule got an
football has
extension,
become
and I don't know.
complex. There's going to have to be some rules in place now because it's the wild west right now.
Well,
Ah.
I'm going to say this. What's the difference between Lane Kiffin leaving his team and going to another college, and these players jumping into
Not much.
into the portal?
Not
I'm just
much.
saying.
No,
Then
Other than the
if
length
the
of the
coaches
league.
can do it, if the coaches can do it, the players should be able to do it, right?
exactly. We've said
Okay.
that in the past in
Right.
shows past.
That's
That's
what I'm
the sign
saying.
of the times.
That's the sign of the times, and that's how it works.
Lane Kiffin left a playoff team to go join the 10th best team in the SEC
Right.
this year.
That's exactly right. But
Right.
he
But the
he
money
is-
is a little different at LSU
it
than
is.
it is
The
at
money
Ole
is
Miss.
different.
Although
the money
Ole
is
Miss,
different. Well,
they got some money,
If these
apparently.
players leave,
Yeah.
the money's going to be different
Yeah.
if they leave. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I just you have to have a coach before the portal.
Well,
opens
yeah,
up.
you got to
have
get there so they see you got organization and you're
Yeah.
ready to go, and the head man is in his
So-
seat.
because you
So
can't bring
what-
anybody in either if you don't have a coach
Right,
at that time.
exactly.
That's gonna be difficult.
So let me bring this up. So now in this coaching search, what would you rather have? A guy that is a great football coach or a guy that might be able to bring in various players?
For me, I need discipline, and I need a guy who can talk to moms and dads, and who can bring in right personnel.
You need a
It's all
relationship
about
builder.
great personnel
Relationship.
I agree.
because they can talk. They can go and tell you the vision.
A famous Saban quote. He said, "It's okay to pay players, but you got to pay the right damn players."
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
You
exactly
need somebody
right.
who can evaluate talent and build those relationships because, I mean, even take a guy like Mario Cristobal. I don't think he's a great in-game head coach.
No,
He makes a lot of mistakes,
no.
but he brings
Bo,
in those dudes.
As Bo used to say, I'm not the smartest, and this is
One of the best coaches
a great
ever.
way. His coaches are all smarter than him.
Mhm.
He says my coaches are all smarter than me.
Jamie, that's what I love. That's what I miss. That's when I talk about the old
Yeah.
school. I talk about men who handle their business, who aren't afraid to say, "Hey, you know what? My assistant coach is smarter than me." All he had to do was manage those geniuses
Right.
instead of trying to be a damn genius.
Exactly.
Nowadays, everybody with these titles want to be the damn genius and scared of subordinates, and hiring legitimate subordinates because they want to remain the king.
Well, I mean, you got to justify your contract too. I think that part of it is it's partly the money.
Right.
It's like if you're paying me $15 million to run this whole thing, why would Lane Kiffin has had a very hard time delegating things over the years.
yes. He doesn't
You know?
want to delegate. He wants to run, but
wants to run
he
the game
does
day
have an
stuff.
offensive coordinator that he has who's working with him
Mhm.
making these plays. We need to go to a break. We'll come right back. The question of the day, out of the coaching pool, or just give me a coach that you think should come to Michigan as opposed to where he is now. And give me the reason why, because if you don't, I'm going to ask anyway. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. I got it.
See, I never thought
So
I'd be
when I charge my phone, I get if I put it too close to the window, the cold air, they don't
Probably
get
zaps
they
it.
don't get full charge.
Nope.
No.
Zapped.
I never thought I'd be in this. I never thought I'd be in this position,
Hey.
but
I can't hear Larry.
Oh. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got
Should
you.
be good
Go
now.
ahead.
I never thought I'd be in this position, but we just went through what you're now going through with this UCLA thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
You
who
were
the
trying to
fuck?
get it
So
done. You guys were trying to get it done too, right?
exact. So, you know, it's kind of it's a tough thing because, you know, you and I talked about it offline.
Yeah,
It-
it's very tough, and it's gonna drive everybody crazy. It's gonna drive Ward crazy. It's gonna drive because you're in that. We got to get there, but we got to take our time too. We can't just
Gotta be
overlook
smart
it.
about it.
Right? You got to be very smart about it. That's why I love Ward. He likes to take on challenges. This is a challenge.
Yeah. Well, you know, I love to see him succeed, or all, you know, any minority with titles like that. Him and Jarmon at UCLA,
Yeah.
and the whole nine, you know. But we got to get it right.
No, you're right. You're right. If it ain't right, we ain't gonna get it. We ain't gonna get what we need. Siri, call Becky Coslet. No, don't call Becky Coslet. I'm not doing that. No, stop. Cancel. Call Kenny
Phillip
Moore.
Rivers is going to remain the starter for the Colts.
Who they play next?
I think the 49ers. I would not be. Oh, man. I would not want Phillip Rivers starting against a good defense. I thought they were about to mop the floor with the Colts, but they held it in there.
Nobody's wrong. Everybody's right.
That's the other thing. And nowadays, too many Chiefs and not enough Indians.
No, you're right. I would be if I'm Ward Manuel or I'm somebody on the committee or whatever. you just gotta use your ears. Don't use your mouth. Use your ears.
Yep.
Because
You know me.
got a firm. You are paying a firm to bring you the right person.
Exactly. Sit
Right?
back and chill.
And chill. Because it's not you are not choosing. It's they are choosing.
Yep, that's right. You hired them, let them do their job.
Right. I mean, look, that's the thing. That's what
You guys about to go live on radio?
I don't mean to be mean or anything. How many people you got? You got 3. Okay.
Yep, I got Tony.
One's Hadley.
I got Tony and Mustafa and Hadley. Yep.
Yep, I got you. I
All
know.
right. All right.
Oh my God.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and we got Big Sweet over on the left side of the country.
See y'all jamming to this music I can't hear, man. I can't hear it.
It's just Bruno Mars. That's all.
Which one?
It's Bruno Mars. That's all.
24 karat?
Yeah.
24 karat magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, hold on. Pop, it's showtime. Look
Yeah.
who's back again. They don't know, but they know soon as Pip walk in. I ran Cuban links and designer mix and Inglewood's trying his shoes. Don't look too hard. Might hurt yourself. Might get the color red the blues.
Yeah.
Hey, you like that Silk
I'm a bad
Sonic? You
motherfucker.
on that Silk Sonic? You on that Silk Sonic with Bruno and Anderson .Paak?
All right, see, you
Oh,
didn't think an
my
old
goodness.
man would know that. See?
So at this current time, and I know you read all the tabloids and
Yeah.
everything about what's available out there for Michigan. What coach are you taking, and who, and why? You got
asked
one.
me?
You got one, Big Sweet. Yeah.
No, I'll tell you why.
Wow.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't have one because I want to get my act together first
Uh-huh.
and see exactly A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and see what I gotta have or what I like to have or what I think I need to have to make this next hire the greatest. So I'm gonna take my time and look at all. I'm gonna look at every aspect of my program right now.
You better do that every day.
I agree.
You got to
And-
do
and,
that
you know,
every day.
hey,
If you're-
because-
if you're
and
thinking
then-
about a
and-
coach,
Hey, somebody need to give Miss Terry a call?
right, Miss Terry. We can give Miss Terry a call. We give Miss Terry a call. I know he locked in once Miss Terry say yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know that for sure, right? So I can't answer your question right now because I'm gonna take the old man think about it approach and dissect this thing better. And I know I got to do it quickly, but I'm gonna do it that way.
Okay.
So if you ask me if I just got to throw a name out, I don't know. I can't give you that right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well,
That's
okay.
all right. That's why we got these
Eric,
callers.
what you got?
Oh man, head coach for Michigan.
Yeah.
Man, if we're not giving Miss Terry a call,
No, we can't
Yeah.
give Miss Terry a
You
call.
can't?
He
You
was
can't
a
even call her?
Spartan. He was a Spartan. He
Yeah,
loved
whatever.
Michigan State. He
Yeah,
loved
whatever.
it.
Yeah,
He
I
was
guess
in East
probably.
Lansing.
yeah, he loved it so much he left.
He did leave. He did leave.
He loved it so much he left. I guess I don't know. Like you went with a really young guy the last time, right? Who didn't have really much head coaching experience. I probably want somebody who's run a program for a little bit. I'd like
I
to.
will say that. I will say I would want someone with
Washington
previous
coach
head
did a
coaching
good job at
experience.
Washington. I'll give him that.
It's
Tit.
yeah. Jed Fish.
Jed Fish.
I think
that'd be all right.
I think Jed has done well in Washington.
Yeah, they won 9 games this year with
Yeah.
the bowl. Y'all, did you know before they already doing bowl games? It's December 15th. They already doing bowl games?
Yeah, bowl games start right
Damn.
early. They're a week after the announcement.
Damn, man. I
Sorry.
was like, really? There's already a bowl game
Yeah,
on
Jed
Saturday?
Fish has done his bowl game.
I know,
he done.
he's already played.
He done, yeah.
Hey, see, there you go. You already played?
Just saying.
Already available?
He
Hey,
already available,
get him on
Larry.
the,
Can I
get him on
say
the
something
car.
stupid?
Get him on the jet.
Go ahead.
Can I say this is gonna
Yeah,
sound
go ahead.
really? This is
It's
gonna
fine.
really
It's
sound
fine.
Whatever you
stupid.
want.
No
This is gonna really sound stupid to most of
Go
our
ahead.
listeners.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
In looking for this job, who's the face of my program?
right now?
Bryce Underwood.
Yeah.
Bryce Underwood.
Make him a part of the coaching search.
No, I think he is.
I'm sure he's got it. You
I'm
know what?
sure
In a major way. Have him in on
never-
interviews.
Yeah.
Teach this young man about the business of football. And it's, if he's going to be the franchise, well, guess what? That's where the times are. No more do as I say, as I, no more jump how high like we used to have to
That's
say.
all gone. That's
say-
all gone. All of that, that's gone.
He's probably met with every high-profile coach just about during his recruiting
Well, when he was
cycle,
recruited,
I would imagine.
Yeah, he probably
He
has.
might have an
I would
opinion.
go to him and say, hey, Bryce, during that period when you were being recruited, who did you like? What went on? Tell me some things. You got to be.
I do not have a problem with that.
At
I
least
do not.
consult with him. If not, I wouldn't make decisions based on it immediately or 100%, but you got to consult him. You have to.
Exactly.
You're paying him $12 million.
That's it.
He may be a kid. I'm gonna say this.
Let's Toast Media.
Let's Toast Media. He may be a kid, but he's your
kid.
future. He's a kid that is the future of this franchise.
He's not just your future. He's your right now.
Right.
That's the sign of the
He's got
time.
2 seasons.
Right.
That man's going to the draft in 2027.
And he wants to be the number one. He wants to be the number one pick. So
You got to make
he's
him
got
the number one
high,
pick, though.
He's got high
Yeah.
aspirations.
He should.
Just saying.
He should.
734-998-1050. 734-998-1050. You see how I did that? Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Hey, JMO, Big Sweet, and Eric. I want to talk to Eric a little bit about it. I was thinking, I'm a little worried about the coach from Alabama a little bit, but I mean, I was thinking maybe John Gruden to keep all the staff.
Okay, a lot of
together,
people said
maybe.
that. A lot of people say, I mean, John's got some he's got some stuff he's got to
Skeletons.
answer for.
Ah,
He can't.
I
I
know.
mean, he said
got
some
some emails,
derogatory
bro.
things. He wrote some derogatory things about African Americans, and
DeMaurice
he's got to
Smith,
he's got to
specific.
answer. He's got to answer to those letters that
Yeah.
were written. So, I mean, I hear what you're saying. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, I like John Gruden until I heard about these damn letters. I'm just
Ooh,
saying.
that email, bro.
Yeah, email, whatever.
Oh, I didn't hear about the email stuff. Oh,
Yeah, but that's why he got fired.
That's
from his
why he
last
got
job.
fired, and he's like
Okay.
being banned from the NFL. He can't. That no coach, no owner will touch him.
yeah. Well, I don't know if we want. Well, then that I would scratch that.
We
Then.
have one scandal enough. I think we're good.
Yeah. We don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need a
something
second
that's
scandal.
going to be secured. I think Jeb Fish would be a solid pick. I think.
I like Jed Fish, and he knows the area. He's familiar with it. He's been here. He was the offensive coordinator.
But like Big Sweet was saying, is Bryce is Bryce gonna?
I think he like him. Did you see the Washington offense? He throws the ball. Now, Jed will throw the ball, but he likes to. Hey, he likes his running backs too. So he equals out running and throwing.
Yeah, they had pretty balanced offense this year. Jonah Coleman was really good.
Right. And I
They had
thought
some
they
good receivers,
played.
too.
I thought they played Ohio State as good as they could.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I think that would be a solid. If he's already done with his bowl game,
Yeah,
I mean,
bowl game's
the biggest
over.
thing. I mean, obviously, you guys are seeing all the social media where Bryce wanting, thinking about going to LSU. We don't need any of that stuff.
No, we don't
We
need.
need to-
We don't need that.
We need to keep our guys, and just like Bo said, those who stay will be champions. So, we got to keep our guys together. So,
I'm
I think
just
that'd
saying
be a
one of the
solid
easiest ways of doing that is making sure Bryce is on board.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he'd like Jed Fish. I think he would like Jed Fish. Just saying.
Yeah.
From what
I do, and you can look at and I don't want to look back too much, but now you can look back and say I don't think it was so much of the when Sharon was erased all those text messages.
Look at that leprechaun on TV.
I don't.
Oh boy, Cam
I don't think that. I don't think that was had to do with anything with the sign gate. I think it had to do with other stuff,
No,
and that's
I get that.
and that's why.
I
Yeah.
get you.
So,
I got it.
But I love you guys. Like hearing your show. I know I was first time caller, and I like hearing.
Oh, you
Philly
can call
and
more then,
Hadley
Tony.
and all
You
that.
know what? You owe us all calls all week this week, and then you're off the next 2 weeks.
Now you guys got to remember this. I was born in Ann Arbor.
All right.
They took the red blood out. They put blue blood in, and that won't change.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that,
Appreciate the
Tony.
call, Tony.
All right,
Thanks for
Tony.
the
You
phone
guys
call.
have a great night.
You too. 734-998-1050. Mustafa!
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well, bro. How you doing?
I'm all right. Larry, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good, Mustafa. What's happening, bro?
I know he's gonna side with. I think go ahead, Mustafa.
That's a bit of a long pause there.
Wow.
I like what Larry said this time, J-Mo.
Hey, guys, let me ask a question here. And this is a question that was asked to me by my family, and I don't know. So I say, and I don't know anybody that can answer the question. Jamie, the whole proceeding on Friday, right? The whole, Washtenaw County, whatever proceeding, that live television, is it something where a defendant can revoke, say, I don't want to be on live television, I don't want to be.
No.
I mean,
no, it's a public arraignment. So no, you can't say you don't want to be part of the courtroom. I don't think.
No. You do that in order for you at least to go home until the next court day.
Right.
But the whole, live on television where,
the problem is that the Washtenaw County courthouse allows cameras. Some courthouses don't have cameras. So I mean,
it's not that. But listen, man, Jamie, I didn't call you Friday because you decided to talk about ice cream. And I wasn't in the mood to talk about ice cream Friday.
You ain't got to talk about ice cream. I'm sorry. I thought wait a minute. Last week I beat people up. I'm sorry. I screamed and yelled at everybody. I was angry. I was mad. I had a lot going on, Mustafa. So I had to turn to the jolly old guy. You know what I'm saying?
Because, I understand. And I was still have something to say about this whole thing because I still cannot process the situation where you talk about stuff like you talk about, let the man thing be the man thing. This is Sean Moore who used to say this. Let the man thing be the man thing. You know what I mean? And you tell, because this job comes with the responsibility of taking young men from their families all over the world,
right,
and promise to hand them back to their family one day, 4 years later, as grown, responsible men, good people. And then while we here, kind of, disappointed with the way our team play, against USC, against Oklahoma, we trying to figure out me, Mustafa, Larry, and all of us trying to figure out why we play so poorly. In the meantime, the head coach didn't even have time to prepare for the team. Instead of, getting the team ready for football, for good football.
You're assuming that he was doing hanky panky.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yes, I get it. I get it.
You can't do your things and don't want us, to draw conclusions. I'm saying, okay, that's a game of focus. Larry, tell me if I'm wrong. This game, the game of football, and Larry and Jamie, you know this. It's a physical, hard game, very smart game. I demand focus and dialed in. So in order for, like Larry was saying, the softness and the accountability, even in order for your players to respect you and go to war for you and do the right thing, they have to respect you. They have to not see anything that you're doing wrong. And ain't nobody stupid. These kids, they know you in the office with an employee doing some bad. They know that. You knew, I knew, everybody knew. So from there, you lost your team. And all this is not fair. Jamie, I'm a good person in my soul. I'm a good man. I help a lot of people back home. You can't find evil born in me. But I have the right to say, I have no, I have no, how do you call that? I mean, I don't feel sorry for this dude. I don't.
A lot of people don't.
I just don't.
A lot of people don't. And what he did was apprehensible. He lost his. He has the ability. He lost the ability to see his children 24/7. He lost the ability to have his wife. He destroyed a football family right now, and he embarrassed the University of Michigan. So yeah, you have that right. I get it.
Yes,
I get it. It's a selfish act. It's really just a damn selfish act.
Honestly, this feels so unprecedented. I've never seen. I don't think I could ever remember a time where I've seen this from a head coach who just got fired. Like, this is unprecedented what we're seeing right now.
Yes,
and it's unprecedented that you saw a coach. I'm going to say this: that you saw a coach in a damn jumpsuit, incarcerated, in front of a judge. It's not just in this state that you got to see it. You didn't just get to see it in the United States. It was shown around the world.
Yeah, the
jokes are flying. With the block M right beside it.
The jokes are flying.
Exactly. So keep that in mind.
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
My significant other at home, my wife, who doesn't know nothing about football, she was mad about it. He was like, why? She was like, why they doing this to this guy? Why this got to be on national television?
It's not.
It's not what they did to him.
Wait a minute.
He did
First
that
of
to
all,
them.
tell your wife they didn't do this to him. He did this to himself. This was self-provoked. I mean, he did this to himself.
Because Jamie, and what I told her was, there's no perfect human being on earth.
No, there isn't.
You can slip up. You can, but for you to know your responsibility, you are the face. You are the most popular worker in the state of Michigan.
Yep.
It comes with a job.
Yes.
The head coach at the University of Michigan.
Agreed.
You have the key to this whole town. And you made a mistake, and you just stay with it for years. Never back out of it. It's wrong, man. It's just man. So as far as the head coaches go, I mean, the Bragg involvement has to stop just where you talk to them about somebody that can help them, get a better, be a better quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I want a guy in the state of Michigan, either Michigan State or Michigan. Every time you chat Michigan State or Michigan, every time they trying to bring in somebody out of source who doesn't know nothing about the area, they flamed out. Mel Tucker, Jonathan Smith, Rich Rodriguez. So to me, you gotta do this. Whoever you bring in, make sure he knows the area. He's been here before, understand the way of life and how football is played in this part of the world. Dusty May coached at Eastern Michigan. Jim Harbaugh is from Michigan. He grew up here. Lloyd Carr, whatever. So that's why Kalen DeBoer is my top guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Jedd Fisch. Outside of him, you go back to the Jim Harbaugh pipeline. I mean, obviously, Jedd Fisch is one of them. And just go back to that pipeline and see who you can bring in. You know what I mean? It's not hard to succeed in Michigan. You have the talent, you have the resources, you have the support. Everything is here. You don't need to be a brand name coach. Just know the area and do not be fish out of water when you get here. From there, you should be good.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that's therefore Jedd Fisch is in that category. DeBoer is in that category. The Jim Harbaugh pipeline, each one of them is in that category. Now, for that, you might want to say, okay, we don't want to bring them guys back because the whole mess started with them. But hey, it is what it is. You got to have a coach. and you got to have a coach right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing I got to give credit to these current players and the upcoming players, incoming players. They're sitting, they're waiting. They're not bailing out. That's a very strong position. They trust you to make a right choice before they make their choice.
Right.
So at least you got to hurry up and get them a guy that can talk to them to stay, and we go from there.
Right.
We only can get better because we're not going to get anybody worse than Sharon Moore anyway, on the field and off the field. So it's going to whoever we're going to get is an upgrade from Sharon Moore. I guarantee you that. There's nobody else like him. So I don't like him. I hope I don't ever see him in town. So, yeah. So, I mean, farewell to him, man. Good luck to you. I mean, I hope your wife give you and your kids and we good. We call the day. So, yeah. Yes.
Well, his knee pad. I hope he's got his knee pads because he's got a lot of people he's got to apologize to.
I hope so. I mean, Larry was right, though, my man, Larry.
What's up?
Larry wisdom. You all right?
Well, you know Larry. You know what Larry says. It's undefeated. That's all.
It's undefeated. It's undefeated. You know, we can go back to Samson and Delilah.
It's undefeated, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, this place doesn't deserve this, man. When I saw the other day, I mean, you and Thomas Guine, man. I mean, these are prideful, man. I mean, you guys are a pride human being, man. That work so hard for this place to be what it is. And there's no other thing to come here and just tear it down for your selfishness. Wrong. You know, Jim Harbaugh give you everything. He hire you as a young man and make sure you succeeded. He gave you a good job. You know, you're just disappointed too. I'm sure Jimmy's hurting right now.
I'm sure he is. He said he had to think about it. He has not answered the question that the press asked him.
Absolutely.
What do you think about Sharon Moore at Michigan? And he said he needed time to think about that.
Yeah, time process, I believe.
Yeah.
He's disappointed, man. And shout out to my boy Eric, man, from South Carolina, bro. I heard from him last week after I called, man. That's my boy Eric.
He was talking. He was calling you out. He was calling you out.
I know. That's my guy. Like, that guy is my dude, man. There's not a single time he called this radio show and not mention my name. And
there you go. I love it.
Yes, sir. All right, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
You will talk to me tomorrow.
Hey, I thought about it. I got a name for you. I got a name for you.
You got a name.
Just to think out of the box and think, what's the man from Dearborn that was at the 49ers that went to the Jets head coach?
Robert Saleh.
Robert Saleh.
Yeah.
That'd be a name I consider.
I don't know if he likes recruiting's going to be hard
That's
for him.
the thing, man. It's like all these guys that are in the pros, like why would they want to go to college?
Wait. You got to wait for him too. Right now, the NFL season's not over.
Yeah.
You got to wait.
Well, but by it being college, they can go after him. NFL teams
can after him, but we can't bring him in until the season's over. We need him here right now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's a name I would consider if you haven't hired one.
P. Maximus, or and OnlyFans model stated Sharon texted her during the Michigan-Ohio State game during halftime.
What?
Wanting to hook up later.
Yeah, well.
She was at the game.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. She was at the game, so you may not. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we got to go to a break, and I'll you know what? I'll pick up on this on the other side because there's a rumor out that
you know me and Mrs. Jones.
I knew you were gonna do that. Knew you was gonna do that. Stop that. We'll go to a break and we'll come right back on the other side. You're listening to the episode on the Big 1050. Oh my God. That's funny. That was good.
And Mrs. Jones. Man, that's so silly. Man, the jokes are flying, man. I don't know if you're on social media like that, Larry, but man, my Twitter feed is full of them. My Twitter feed is full of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Anytime it's like somebody quote tweeting like a young lady, you know, posting or something like that, it's a picture of his face. And I'm just like, man, God, these jokes are going to fly forever.
You know, I'm gonna
He's
be.
fine, man.
I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna be told. You know, I can't judge him.
Okay.
You know, but what he did was wrong. That's all. You know.
Yeah. Look, I get.
I've done some things I'm not proud of either. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
yeah, and they weren't all for out the public to see. I get that. You know, on some level, like we all have mistakes that we've made, but thankfully the entire world wasn't looking at it.
Right.
And I get it's not your place to like, you know, you're not his maker. You understand? Like this isn't your place to judge or whatever. But golly, a lot of other people don't feel that way.
I know.
A lot of people be judging, you know?
Yeah.
And I think in general, it's just like, look, man, like I think there are
you know
scandals,
what?
like, you know, coaches of people in different industries cheat on their significant
A lot of
others.
those folks that are judging, I bet they're being hypocrites.
They might be. But man, you know, there's a lot of people who
Hey Siri, play Mrs. Jones.
Oh God. You might not want to put that over the stream. We might get demonetized.
Hey, what was her last name? I forget. No, we can't do that.
I'm not saying nothing about nobody.
I got them both playing.
Oh my God. Well, you know, like
stereo, baby.
It's one thing. It's one thing to to cheat on your spouse, right? That's one thing. That's obviously on the moral side of things, not good. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's not like the end of the world. It may be the end of your relationship and the end of what you got going on.
Right.
But then to take it to that next level of that's it. I can't.
It's stereo, baby.
I just can't, man. This is so silly. Look, there are jokes to be had. But man, it's tough, man. It's tough. And I don't want to even just like.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Putting out the young woman's business. The people out here putting out the young woman's business, man. I don't like that.
You know,
that feels
the Bible
wrong.
says those without sin, let them cast the first stone. I can't throw a stone.
I get that, but man, there are a lot of stone throwers out there.
Yep.
Yeah, we got some stone throwers.
I had to send Mark a picture.
Oh, really?
Because he said, "You motherfuckers, open up the phone so I can get in."
All right, Mark. I got a full phone line, man.
Bring him on. Let's go.
Send him the picture.
Oh my God. I'm like, hey, look, Dot Man, if you're listening, I'm opening the phones only because it's you. Because it's Dot Man and you're always on point. I got you.
Mark been waiting to come back at me.
Man, Mark Dot Man is always on point.
Opening.
Who's that? Who's that? Oh boy, they already filled it.
Oh man.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Mark waiting to come back at me.
Everybody.
Going on. Mark is cool now.
That's fine.
I took stereo off. Now it's just it. He said, nah.
He said, nah.
He said, nah, I ain't going. I got to move. We got to move. We're going quick line.
We're going to have to mow through some callers.
Right. I said,
mow. Hey, I know you callers out here. I know you love rambling. I know you love talking for 12 minutes. I'm pointing to my imaginary watch here. Let's mow.
We gotta do like a black pastor at a funeral. You're on the clock. You know when you speak.
Man, this is getting flagged on YouTube for sure.
What?
No, you didn't do nothing wrong.
I was enjoying
some great music.
Yeah. While I sit and wait. I'm not doing anything wrong.
The great Billy Paul.
Oh, I wish I could get Mrs. Jones on the computer right now, but I don't have
it. No, we can't.
I got you.
You don't want me to come back next segment with Mrs. Jones?
No, I don't
Okay.
want you calling. I don't want you playing Mrs. Jones. I'm playing it right here.
It's just for the stream, hey.
Exactly.
All
Just
17 of you?
Just for the stream.
That was just for you. All 17 of you.
All 17 of you streamers. I appreciate it.
That's for y'all.
That's Mrs. Jones is for all of y'all.
Oh my God. All right, we're about to go live here in just a moment. Stand by.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black, and Big Sweet are here. I'm moving fast today. We got a cornucopia. That means a whole lot, Big Sweet.
All right.
People
Let's
on
go.
the
Let's
line.
go. Let's
We
go.
gonna mow right through it. Hadley, what you got? Who's your coach?
Oh, it's definitely Jed Fish.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's a good one.
Now, isn't he a quarterback coach too?
He was a
Or am I hearing
quarterback
that?
coach. That is correct, Hadley.
Well,
I like that.
there you
All right.
go.
Good
There you
move,
go.
Hadley.
You
I
got-
like
you
like
got
what
that
you're
move.
doing, baby. I like what you're doing, Hadley. All right.
All right, just one quick question.
One
on
quick
this
question.
recruiting
Go
guy.
with it.
What network
When
is the basketball game on tomorrow
recruiting
night?
class came in, when the recruiting class came in and stuff, and then Michigan said, well, if you want to leave, you can. So how come, or was this Michigan's discretion? The current players on the team cannot leave until a coach is picked. So why didn't that pertain to the recruiting?
Current players can't
recruiting
leave
class?
until the 2nd of January.
Yeah, that's the difference.
They can leave when they want after
No, but one kid left already and signed
I
with
know,
Texas.
but he's a
A&M.
new recruit. They
But
can-
he's a recruit.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking. That's
they
what
let
I'm
him out of
talking
his
They
about.
letter
let
of
him out
intent.
of his letter of intent, Hadley.
I
Okay.
understand that, but why did they let them? I thought they had to
We
wait
don't
until
wait,
the
wait a
coach.
minute. If you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here, Hadley. That's
No,
why we let
there's
him out.
different, There's different rules
All
around the new recruits who have signed versus players who are already
They
on the
didn't
team.
play here.
You can't go in the transfer portal if you're like a brand new recruit like that. Like these guys that are already on the team could go to the transfer portal starting on January 2nd.
I understand that, but I thought that would pertain to the recruiting class as well. But
No,
they
it
haven't
doesn't.
played.
See,
so
they
that's
already let him
why.
out, so it is different though.
We're good. All right, Hadley.
All right.
We'll talk to you tomorrow. 734-988-1050. We're going to Dale. What's up, Dale?
What up, man? I'm gonna be real quick too. Just open your playbook. Open the book up and just go get Nick Saban.
See,
You
Nick
gotta say
Saban,
Hey,
Nick
call Miss
Saban's
Terry.
he's a Sparty. I'm telling you, Nick Saban is a real Sparty, man.
You open the bank up to him.
Oh, you want to
He's
open
one
up
of
the
his
bank?
offensive
Yeah,
coordinators.
we got to call Miss Terry then.
Hey,
Gotta
Dale,
call
We
Miss
got to
I
call
hear
Miss
you, Dale.
Terry.
Hey, Philly
Bring
E,
it to
call
the
back.
A2.
Call back in, Philly E. I dropped your call accidentally. Call back
He
in.
calling right now.
Oh, there you go.
And here go my last one real quick. I can't think. What's homeboy name? My man, the co-host, Larry.
Larry, yeah.
Larry. He said, okay, I kind of agree with you, but disagree on a topic. You said, damn, what did you say? The kids need to, homeboy need to be in the room with the coaches. You know what I'm saying? Underwood. I don't agree with that. You know, you letting a 19-year-old, 20-year-old making a big decision for your future. He's your
Hey, you know what? You know what? You letting that 19 or 20-year-old make a big decision, calling your plays too.
And I got and that goes to my point on this one though. In 3 years, he's going to the NFL #1
2
pick.
years.
Are you going to change again when you got another quarterback? And just like you said a minute ago, you did say, I may be mistaken, but you said the NFL quarterback across the board is kind of down, right?
They are. It's horrible. It's
Okay,
horrible.
okay, there we go. And I agree with you because I don't think these kids are getting coached. You're trying to tell a 19-year-old, 20-year-old kid, go do you. Won't y'all let Underwood be him? Let him be a 5-star. That's what you brought him in here. You bet him $20 million, but you don't have men. And let me say that one more time. Men in there coaching these kids to break down skills, feet work. You got to grow like this to be a man. You
True.
just can't tell kids to go in there and make decisions. Let him be a 5-star. Let him be a 4-star. He came to Michigan because of this. He went to Alabama because of this. You're letting these kids don't know how to grow up and know how to be a man and get disciplined and take a loss. These kids want to give everything, and it's just crazy to me that you said that. Like, and you go to the NFL. These kids that go through 3 years of college don't know how to be a man, and I get it, they're kids. And get to the NFL, and the NFL is the same way as college. There was a time when I looked at the NFL and college, and they was both different. They both the same.
You gotta let them say something, Dale. Dale, you gotta let them finish.
My fault. Yeah. Go ahead. I like this.
I agree. I agree with that, and that's what I'm saying. As the head coach of Michigan, that was not holding them accountable enough to be men in a lot of different cases. And then secondly, if you want to help this man be a man, if he's going to be a starter or whatever in the NFL, then teach him now. That's part of the game too.
Dale, thanks for the phone call. Call us back. 734-998-1050. What's up, Daryl?
Hey, guys. Yeah. So my coach it would be fish if that's who Bryce Underwood wants, right? If he's okay with that, then that's fine. I'm rolling with Bryce with this one. I think we have a quarterback. Let's build him up and roll that way. But for me, Jamie, just real quick, one more thing. For me, this kind of became real, and I kind of spoke to EB on this. So we were watching the whole courtroom drama that was going on.
Yeah.
And my wife slaps me on the side of the shoulder and says, "Hey, Daryl, isn't that Joe?" So
yeah, it's Joe Simon. Yeah, that was Joe Simon.
Yeah, I know.
What?
But
Me and Mrs. Jones?
We go to the Victor's Lounge.
Joe Simon was the defense attorney.
Oh, you see, I'm a music guy. Joe Simon's a singer in my heart.
No, stop. Go ahead.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, no. But we go to the Victor Lounge often. My wife is handicapped, and Joe always made a point to come see us, whether she's in her wheelchair, whether she's in her rollator. He'll always come over and speak to us when he comes down. If he's down there, he'll see us, speak to us, and really makes us feel welcome and into the place that's there. And so for me, it was like, man, Joe's been so nice to us and accommodating for us and everything, the whole nine. And you got to root for Joe, because of who he is for us. But then I don't agree with what this guy's done, and he's not showing these kids and young men how to be responsible men. And so
that's over.
Weekend,
that's over, Daryl. Yep. I mean, now it's survival. He's not going to jail. That's Joe Simon's job, is to prevent him from going to jail. That's what Joe does.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, again, nothing against Joe or no disrespect for Joe. Anything like that at all. I'm just saying the man is near and dear to my heart just because of how he treats us.
I got you.
He treats us just special that way.
Okay.
So it just became real to my wife and I. It seemed far off, but then now you see this guy that we talked to and I've had a conversation with, and it's now just right in front of my face. So, anyways, that's all. That's all I wanted to say with
Appreciate it. Talk to you later.
There you go. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Yep.
Mike in the is it the second one down?
That is Dennis.
Dennis in the
Dennis.
OC. In the OC. What's up, Dennis?
Hey, gentlemen, you're all three are doing great work there. So yeah, it's as we talked about on Friday, it's a tragic situation. It's just horrible that he did what he did and for so long and all the aspects of it. But now we're coming back from down under, trying to make the best of that situation. And yes, Joe is a wonderful person and an outstanding attorney apparently too. So that's all good. So Coach Weiss, I agree. I think, in fact, a buddy of mine texted me, we were talking about it Friday night, that he thought Jed was, there was a pretty good chance they would be Jed Fish. And I think that would be a really positive thing. If you remember when he was our offensive coordinator for those first 2 years under Coach Harbaugh, the offense looked better than it did after he left. And Jake Butt, of course, spoke glowingly of him and laid out several wonderful characteristics that you look for in a head coach. We can see what he's done at Arizona and Washington, and that certainly looks positive. And he was gone before Sharon got here, apparently. So I think there's a lot of positives to that. And the other thing I was going to say real quickly, it's interesting. We often use the phrase that somebody has been selfish when they do things like this. Though I I sometimes think back to there was a book written by Coach Jost actually, and what he talked about was by having the players and or I don't think he mentioned coaches in this, but I would apply to everybody, being within the rules and doing things the right way. You're not really asking for a sacrifice. You're asking them to do what will actually be helpful for them in the long run. So that's really in their self-interest to do that. This wasn't in Sherrone Moore's self-interest, even though I guess he had an impulse or a series of them that led him to do all these terrible things. And it reminds me a little bit of the idea of between immediate gratification or delayed gratification, or high time preference. The Austrian economists talk about that, or low time preference. The high time preference means I want what I want right now, and people tend to do things that take them in the wrong direction. So I think there was something like that, and this clearly wasn't in his self-interest. But as you said when we were talking on Friday, he's sick, and there's something there that just wasn't right. It was off kilter, and led to him to do these self-destructive things, which also were destructive to his family, which is just horrible, and significantly impacted all the people around him, the players and coaches and everybody, and that sort of thing. But I really appreciate the wonderful perspective that you and Eric and Big Sweet provide on the station, along with Sam and Ira in the mornings, and everybody with the WTKA. You guys are really an asset and really helpful to our community. And so God bless you for that. Hail to the victors, let's go blue, and keep up the great work, gentlemen.
Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate it.
Don't give me too much credit, man.
998-1050. Hey, Mark, what's up? Mark Dodson's on, Big Sweet.
What's up, Mark?
I got to hook you two up privately.
Okay. What's up, Mark?
Somewhere where they don't sell pickled pizza. The Big Sweet. Don't tell me you eat that stuff, man. Don't.
Come on,
Hey,
man. Pizza's
They
good.
don't call me Big Sweet because I love chocolate.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
What's the question today? Who's your Hey, man, there are a couple of candidates out there that Dillingham, DeBoer, Fish. Yeah, Drink. What's Drink's name? How do you pronounce Drink's name? The guy at Missouri.
Missouri.
Ellie,
Oh, man.
it's Ellie Drinkowitz.
Here, let me check.
I don't know. I'm
Drinkowitz.
looking for an assist.
I'm trying to give it to
Drinkwitz?
you. I
Yeah.
said Jinkowitz, didn't I?
Drinkwitz.
Yes.
I don't know if that's how you say, but
I
that's how
don't
it's
know if
spelled
he-
I
out.
don't either,
Look,
but
Elijah
that's
Drinkwitz.
good enough right now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's good enough, right? Especially if we eating pickled pizza.
Hey, if
Might
he
as well
becomes a
just throw
coach,
it out
you'll
there.
have to learn it anyway.
Why you
so
coming
with
on
the
this
vendetta
radio
about the pickled
and
pizza,
come
man?
come out here and destroy the pickled pizza?
Come on, man. Have you ever eaten it?
No, he hasn't.
Oh,
he
okay,
Don't,
so
he
you're-
don't know. He
So
don't
you're,
know.
so you're just a hater.
He just doesn't know.
I don't. I
There's
can't
a lot
do
of things I haven't eaten.
Okay. Well, did you want to put that out in the ether right now?
Yeah, anything you feel like
anything you
mentioning,
feel
you know
like
what
you
I'm
should,
saying. You know what
anything
I'm
you feel
saying.
like you should put out there.
to denigrate one of our great sponsors.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what you trying to say.
I ain't trying to say
Hey,
nothing.
Mark, what you got on a pizza?
Yeah.
Let me hear what you got. You got feta cheese?
Why?
You got feta cheese on a
why
pizza?
we going to pizza? I got Philly E to get to too, so I want to hear what this man has to say. This man has something to say.
I like jalapenos.
He likes
Hey,
jalapenos.
Okay, I got that.
I like
Yep.
jalapenos.
What kind of crust we
I
talking
like-
here? We got garlic crust or Cajun crust, perhaps?
He a thin crust guy. He a thin crust
prefer
guy.
Deep dish. I
Oh,
prefer
deep
no,
dish. So a
deep
Jets
dish,
guy.
deep dish.
So you're big into
Yeah,
that Jets.
Luminales. Say it again.
You're big into Jets pizza, a deep dish.
Jets has deep dish. No,
Eight corner
yeah,
crust.
deep dish,
He didn't know.
He didn't
about
know
Jets.
Jets had
He
deep
didn't
dish
know about
pizza.
Jets.
8-corner crust.
I'm talking about real deep dish.
He talking about
I'm not-
Chicago. He talking about
You're talking about a
Chicago.
pie. That's a
Yeah,
pie.
So is there a coach that likes deep dish or something? What's the correlation here?
There's none.
What he said? What's the
He said, "Is there a correlation? Is there a coach
Look,
that likes deep dish?
Everybody
pizza?"
got the same coaches on mine. I figured I'd ask Mark the important questions like, what kind of pizza you eating? You out here
Yeah, man,
denigrating the
I
pickle
prefer
pizza.
deep dish though.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really a thin guy or a New York style necessarily. Maybe that would be second.
I'm a
Whatever
New York
New York
guy. I
style.
like to fold my pizza.
Ah, okay.
Nah, deep dish.
Yeah, that's where it's at, man.
Deep
Mm.
dish. Deep dish. Deep
Get
dish.
that corner. Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, man. Ward's got his work cut out for him.
He does.
I hope. Why have you described what turnkey does already?
I tried to. You want to give it a shot?
No, I'm just wondering what you said.
I said they do all the
much
evaluations. They get all the measurements and everything, and they present them to Ward, right?
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't answer the question. That's why I couldn't answer the question on the next coach right now, because I'm going to slow my roll and see what the investigation brings back.
You like the guy they hired out? You like Chesney, Big Sweet?
Yeah, I don't necessarily say I like him, but I think that's a good choice for UCLA right now, considering where we are and what he's done. I know he won on a lesser level, but you know he's a winner at that level. And then right now how everybody goes over popularity. He is in that James Madison tree, and we see what Indiana did with the James Madison tree. So I'm not opposed to it. That long answer to your question. I like him.
Jamie, how do they? What is it? Do you think that they're doing internally to keep this roster settled as well as the incoming class?
Well,
because
at Michigan.
At Michigan.
Yeah.
They're in practice right now, so they're doing the together thing, and they're eating together. They're doing all kinds of things that way. The coaching staff has been great at doing this and keeping them into the rhythm of Michigan and different things like that. Obviously, Sharome's not there, but for them, they're trying to do together things. They'll go do things together now. I know that the coaching staff did some things with them. They eat dinner together. They try to come together and leave together.
Hey man, if you look back in the last 2 years and realize all the drama that has been surrounding this program,
it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy pants.
It's nuts, but they've got to have developed a certain amount of tough skin when it comes to stuff.
Ooh, wait a minute. Is this the mark? Is this the mark that got on me a few weeks ago about calling some people soft and now saying things got to get tough? Is this that same mark?
No.
He wants to thicken up the skin for the players.
It wasn't 2 weeks ago. And it wasn't, and I wasn't getting on you. I asked for you to clarify. I wasn't getting on you. You got a little sensitive on that one. I'm not gonna call you soft because you got ultra sensitive on me. I'm just one. I said, what's behind the soft word?
Oh, okay. And, well, all right. Just double checking.
That's it. That was it. I just wanted to understand. All right, because I don't know him like that.
All right.
I didn't know him like that. So maybe you were going to be given an opportunity to school.
You know what? I'm gonna put you two together, and he's nothing like number 32 there, Mark. So just remember that we good.
All right, man.
Okay.
All right, man. Yeah.
Talk to you. 734-998-1050. Philly E, you bring it home.
Yeah, the Dot Man's a celebrity. I saw him on a podcast the other day. Actually.
Yeah, he's got his own podcast. He should be promoting it. He's got one coming out soon.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was 4 guys. You heard of this fish that saved Pittsburgh? Well, we're going to have the fish that saved Michigan. There's a lot of turmoil, and this is kind of like, people want these splash hires. And you know what? I don't need the shiny new toy, right? I need Bob Lemon to come in to settle things down for Billy Martin in 1978. That's what I need. That's what I need.
Now we're talking.
Hell of an analysis. I like that. I actually
and
got
that's what
that.
Jed does.
You know what?
Jed knows the culture. Jed has coached here. Jed did absolute wonders with Rudock, with Spate, with Fafita at Arizona. And I got to say, as good as Washington was, that was a smaller Pac-10 or Pac-12, whatever the hell, okay? And concurrently, Jed was winning 10 games with Arizona, who was 1-11 2 years before. And Jed took over a depleted Washington team, and they're already at, 9 wins? He hasn't been anywhere long enough to see the upside. Michigan is that destination job. And look at his pro and college experience. It reads like a who's who. He checks every single box. I don't know why we're dragging our ass on this. I really don't. And by the way, you want to be a physical football team? Yeah, he knows the pro passing game. He knows the run game. And oh, by the way, you know who his defensive coordinator is? Ryan Walters, who is not going to leave for a head coaching job because he went to Purdue and crapped the bed. So he's going to be there. He can hit the ground running. And oh, by the way, Michigan was ranked 11th in recruiting. Washington was 12th. He can recruit too. He knows he checks every single box. And he's a grown-ass man. Dillingham's 35. Shiny new toy? I don't know. The job could be too big for him. There's a lot of question marks. DeBoer, not physical. Didn't really run the ball at Washington. Sure as hell ain't running at Alabama. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. It's almost like I don't want to compare him to Rich Rod, but it's kind of like doing that. Our personnel is to smash. And I'm not saying we're not going to bring in some freaking Greyhounds on the perimeter and we're going to throw the ball and help Bryce. I'm not saying that. But consider what we have in place now. It starts with the running game and defense and physicality, and we're going to add the Harper and the Michael Irvin and the Troy Aikman. We're going to add that to the offense this year.
Hey, Philly, you know what my criteria is? A guy with no hobbies. Give me a guy who only cares about football, man, who ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing else.
Dad has seen it all, man. Brian Billick, Pete the Cheat, Mike Shanahan, not the younger one, the older one. Right? McVay. By the way, his buddy's Howie Roseman. That was his college roommate. So he's got all kinds of NFL connections. He can sell our roster on a future in the National Football League. Dude, he checks every box. It should be Jed hands down. No, you got to go. Talk to y'all tomorrow.
I'm going to add another layer.
You got it, Philly.
I'm going to add another layer. You know, besides whomever you get as coach, the athletic director needs to inspect what he expects.
Okay. There you go. I like that.
Need to be thorough, man. We got no excuses now.
I like it. I mean, you ain't got enough. You don't have enough room either.
Hey,
you ain't got room.
Give me somebody who ain't going out. Give me a guy who he don't do nothing. He don't go out on Friday night. He don't do nothing.
That's going to do it for the M Zone today. We really appreciate everybody coming on, being on the stream with us and everything. I hope you got an idea of what we're trying to tell you, because I don't. You're listening to the M Zone of the Big Ha! Told you I'd make y'all laugh today.
That's fine.
Big Sweet, I see you. I'll talk to you later.
Yep. All right, bro. All right.
Be good. Eric, thanks a lot for today.
Appreciate
Eric, thank you, man. Talk to you later.
Last show of 2025 for me.
Miz coming back tomorrow, or
no? We got another fill. I'll let you know who it is.
Still off?
Yeah, he's still off. Yeah, I'll let you know who it is.
You got to talk through the speaker now. I took off my headphones.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Do you know how to turn the speakers on in here? Not yet.